What's up, you all? Got another show lined up for you all today. We got another show. We got another show. Hold on 1 second. What's up, y'all? Erica will be joining us in a minute. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We're just gonna be reacting to a lot of stuff today. What's up, Kenya? What's up, Deshaunay? What's up, Edna? What's up, Wellington? What's up, Mimi? Did I say what's up, Kenya? What's up with Goddess Navi? What's up, Cole? What's up? We're just gonna be reacting to some videos today. What's up, Leela? Or is it Layla? What's up? I don't know if you all been watching what's going on, but it's been crazy. Yeah, have any of you all read a book? Oh, this drink is just the some spring water. Have any of you all read the book? Yeah, where's the money button? I don't know. I don't know where the money button is.
I didn't get to say hi today. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up? What's up, y'all? Mimi, Stan, Kenya, Edna. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hey, Blanche.
What's up?
Hey y'all. Wellington, hey. Hey, everybody. All right, so what we doing?
Man, don't do that.
No, I'm saying where you at? I couldn't hear. I don't even know how long you've been over here.
Well, about 3 minutes.
What's up, Stan? You said you waited what? Hey JT, I text you before not way before 9 o'clock.
You said you text me at 8:59. Stop.
Asking if we was going at 9. Can you move it
8:59? Where is
moved in?
Let me try to do this screen. Let me see something.
Thank you. All righty. Hey Mimi. Hey everybody. If I didn't speak, if you want me to know you are here, say hello in the chat. Y'all, it is Thursday. This is new. We've added a additional episode for at least right now, Thursdays. So hopefully y'all won't feel as like we're leaving y'all so long if we have to wait a week. So we're gonna try to do one in sometime during the week. Blunt, you wanna it's gonna be Thursdays? Thursday?
I don't know.
Thursday is the day for right now, y'all. So let me know. I don't know. Blanche over there probably getting it together. So I'm going to be quiet.
Yeah, because it's saying it doesn't have permission to do something.
What you mean?
I want to show that Michael Todd video, but
is it on the
it's just a video. It's just a video.
You want me to text it to you?
No, it's not gonna matter because it's just it's saying it doesn't have permission to play a video from QuickTime Player.
You want me to screen record it real quick? You can move on to another one. I'll screen record this one.
No. I want to. Oh man.
Mimi, it's a new one. He done something else. Y'all don't know what he done done? He done something else, y'all. Dealing with some kind of
Oh, I found it. I found a way to do it.
Oh, y'all about to see then. Dealing with some kind of liquids. He nasty. Nasty.
Okay, y'all. So so this is a new video, and I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If a man is reenacting something and he's acting like he has some stuff on his face
all the time,
yeah, you got to be comfortable with that because you can't. And he has some stuff on his face, and he was licking his lip. It was too much, and really, it's pornography. And I can't imagine what he's into. I know he's into some stuff.
Gotta be fetishes, because if y'all don't know, some of y'all know, if y'all in the Bible study, y'all know about him posting. I don't know how long ago it was, but it wasn't too long ago that he had. This was after he spit on somebody. He went back to Instagram. Not gay. Hey, Brittany. He went back to Hey, Navah. My friend from Australia. I think you're from Australia. Where you from? He had posted a video or pictures of his baby had threw up on his face. I don't know if y'all saw that, but the baby had basically threw up, and instead of you cleaning your face, you took a photo shoot. You held the baby up, and with the throw up on your mouth. So you did that. Then you spit on somebody, hawk loogies, and spit in somebody's face 2 times. Yet we starting today with the false prophets. 2 times, and now you doing this. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I think it's it's giving fetish.
So I'm gonna play this real quick so y'all can get a gist of how flagrant he is.
I can't watch that, so I'm gonna turn it on.
See it clearly yet. Changing something and you don't see it clearly yet.
We can't hear it, Blanche. I don't want to hear it, but my volume down. Never mind.
Changing something and you don't see it clearly yet, but you hit. And this is where most people would not face Jesus anymore. What most people would do is turn away. What I'm telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming, God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand when getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty? I'm gonna say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean, God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're gonna ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty. And do you hear and see the responses of the people? What I'm telling you is how you just reacted
Y'all done?
No, so
I'm not watching that. That is disgusting. And listen, this was during C19, y'all. So you talking about these same people, First of all, who you run this by? What type of yes man do you have in your circle that will say that is what you doing right there is okay? Like somebody had Count. Close your eyes. We gotta talk about it. Count. Close your eyes like I did. We have to know. We know that somebody around this man cheered that on. They thought that was the man right there. Thought it was all right. He knew what was gonna happen, and I'm pretty sure at least 10 other people in the least that knew what he was gonna do that did not say don't do that. And that is the danger of giving people power like this that are not following Christ. That is the danger of giving people power like this that people want to be entertained more than convicted. And that's what the church is supposed to do, be convicting. This is foolishness. Like Miss Mimi said, he's not a prophet at all. I don't even think he's a false prophet. I wouldn't even say a false prophet. I don't think he was called to do anything but entertain and mislead and misguide the Black community. And I'm gonna say the Black community because they the ones that's posting him. They the ones that's caping for him and excusing this kind of behavior. So again, like we said last week, your leadership look like you. So if you don't like what your leadership is doing, you probably want to have some self accountability and check out what you're doing because this y'all pastor.
So the guy looks just like him. So someone said that's his brother. The guy, yeah, it's probably his brother. He looks just like him. But I wanted you all to get a visual of how flagrant he is. So when you all see this next video, it just adds to how flagrant he is. So we go. This is the next video we're gonna react to. And I'm gonna say this: you don't have to now in the Bible. Jesus spit, used some spit and some dirt and put it over somebody's eyes, and they were able to see. Yeah. So if I'm gonna get healed, if you're gonna put spit on me and I'm able to see again, then spit on me.
Right.
If you're gonna be able to, pee on me and I can walk and run again, then pee on me. But if you're just gonna use me as an example to get a point across, nah. So I'm just saying.
If you're gonna use me as a demonstration with your bodily fluids and rub them in my face and rub them, y'all know spit stink. Like I don't care what your breath smell like. After a certain while, when that spit is cooking on your face, it's going to have a smell because it's mixing with everything else that's outside, mixing with your skin, your pheromones. That is going to smell. You are disgusting. You put that on that man's face, and not only did you didn't. You hog loogies, my guy. Like you were trying to get the base of what was in the back of your throat and put it on that man's face. That is disgusting. Period. You're disgusting. The people around you that let you do it nasty. Your church nasty, your brother nasty, your mama nasty. Your mama gotta be nasty. Y'all is disgusting. I'm gonna beat you up.
And it smelled like the back of his throat, what he had for breakfast, what he had. It's just too much.
Nasty.
So we're gonna show you this guy again.
Just recently. Y'all. Now don't forget the baby now. You want to show them the baby pictures real quick?
The baby.
We'll show you the baby pictures real quick. Now y'all don't tell me this man don't have a fetish because the baby pictures almost look like this. Mimi said Mike Todd uses props all the time. He's a magician. He's an entertainer.
He's a magician. That's what he is. Mike
Todd uses props all the time. He's known for paying thousands of dollars on props. Come, where you going? We done. That's one video. We got a whole bunch of other topics. This is one section. Brenda says,
was it a baby video or was it a picture?
What? It was pictures. Stan, you better not go nowhere. If I can do it, you could do it. Because I have a weak stomach. That's why I couldn't look because I've been here gagging.
I don't see those baby pictures, but I think I remember them.
Took them down. Let me see if I can find them. Y'all,
baby throw up pictures.
Yes. Don't watch him, y'all. And people, listen, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people who watch him, but after, yes, I am. After this, I see people probably don't know what he did, but now that we're telling people what he did, y'all shouldn't be reposting this man. This man is not a person that should be leading sheep. This man should not be responsible for his congregation's salvation. He has poor decision-making skills. It's clear that he has extremely poor discernment. So he shouldn't be leading nobody. Somebody needs to be leading him back to Christ, because I think he in Hollywood now. He gone. You found him?
No, I can't find it. I can't find him. But we're gonna play this one. So we just reacting to these videos, and I'm gonna just say this: it's just he has a fetish, man. I just,
Nasty.
you know, it is.
Some condoms, some lotion. Where's my laptop? Oh, here it is. Now, I know some Christians are uncomfortable right now, but spiritually, this is what you look like. Nobody else. These are the same holy hands we're gonna lift tomorrow. And these are the same ones we're gonna pray for people with. And
let me tell you. I'm sorry, y'all trying to post the video. Y'all see that nasty man? Like, why are you, even if my spirit does look like that while I'm doing it, you don't get in front of your congregation or your church and spread what look like semen all over your face with a laptop. Like, that's probably how you look in real life. You the one probably doing it all up on your face, your own face. You're disgusting. You are disgusting, despicable. While you over here talking about some bondage, you're in bondage. You definitely in bondage with Satan. Because, baby, I don't know what that was. If I had my kids in that church, I would have a problem with that. What if my kids don't know about that? Like, you have lost your mind. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
You know, he's basically giving them the whole kit, you know, lotion, condoms,
Crack pipes.
Video screen. So basically just pornography. But to me, a lot of people, you know, they tell on themselves. I don't know if you all remember, R. Kelly had a song out years ago called She Got That Vibe. That's back like in the early 90s. And in the end of the song, he mentions Aaliyah. And she had to have probably been 11 years old when he mentioned her. But what you'll notice, a lot of people, they tell on themselves. Like they express their demons through their message. So you hear like artists and people talking about this stuff, but really they have to express it and get it out, because it's, you know, it's torture keeping that stuff bottled up. So I believe that Michael Todd probably does watch pornography, or he was into it. He probably got some little fetishes, little kinky stuff he likes to do. It's just, but I just feel like it's just doing too much. Like it's just doing too much, in my opinion.
It's nasty. It's the insinuation of it. It is the lack of discernment. Like what you're doing, like it's almost like a minstrel show. Like I feel like you're trying to go viral. I feel like you're trying to get a moment. And the thing about it is this stuff keep going viral, but it keep backfiring on you, but you keep doing it. That's how I know it's Satan. You are not learning your lesson. The first time you did it, you had to come and apologize about it. Actually, the second time, because you did it twice.
Yeah.
And you got the backlash from that, and then you turn around and put lotion all over your face like it's like you're disgusting. You're disgusting. Stand ready for us to be done.
A lot like it's jizz. But people, listen. The problem that we've had thus far in our lifetime is that the people that have been in charge have not been exposed.
Correct.
So the problem is we have these ideas of people that just aren't true. Like we see these folks in this great light, and they're not actually great people, but they're in a position of greatness. So we assume they're greatness. People got to see the ugly truth. The problem is folks been hiding behind the curtain for all these years. And now, in my opinion, after 2020, the truth was revealed. The cover ripped off. Everybody getting exposed now. Like not right now. If you do something now, you getting exposed instantly. Because there's no more grace for that. There's no more grace for those living a double life. I'm sorry. Look what happened to we're gonna talk about it, but like Johnny Depp's wife, like all the stuff folks was doing in the past is all like look at Meg Thee Stallion. All the stuff folks lied about before 2020, everything is coming out and getting revealed. I think it's spiritual though.
Me too. I feel like it's, man, like I was telling you, Blanche, the other day about the dude that was they had posted he was about to rob the hair store. He had robbed the hair store. They posted that he was about to like snitching, saying he about to rob a hair store again. And the next post, y'all, on this page was that boy getting killed in that hair store. And I was like, look how quick karma happened. It wasn't even 45 minutes later. They posted that he was going to rob that hair store, and not even 45 minutes later, the same page, it's like a little T page in Houston. They post just like all the Houston stuff. And so they were saying basically, you know, he was going to go rob the store. He had already robbed one. He was the guy that had took, if y'all familiar with the story, he had took like $40,000 worth of bundles, $40,000 worth of bundles in Houston. He robbed the store. Then they said he was going to hit another one, and they told on him, not to the police. They told the T page. And the T page posted it, and the next two posts was about him getting killed in that store. And it's like, we on God's time. We are on God's time. You cannot be around here fool la la. And that is exactly why you have to be very careful about what you out here doing. I'm convicted if I don't pay for the bag at the store. They charge us 5 cents. If I be trying to walk, I have to go back and give them people my nickel. Because I know that that's going to come back on me. I don't know how much folds within a short period of time. I have a fear of God in me. Y'all better be scared of God.
Well, let me
be scared of God.
Let me go. So we got some stuff for Pride Month. We're gonna be celebrating Pride Month today, but we're gonna start with some
Happy Pride Month.
Yeah, Happy Pride Month. We're gonna go over the Pride Month. Hold on.
Y'all like the video. Y'all like the video. Y'all like the video for us. We know it's Friday. I mean, it's Thursday. So it's a different day. So people not used to us coming. So we want y'all to get used to us coming. So y'all share the video, like the video. You can take the link, click share, take the link, and you can post it on your story with Blanche's post. You can do a lot of stuff. Do whatever you can. Whatever you want to. Thank you, Aura. Oh, look what Edna said. First comes pride, then destruction. Agreed. Agreed. Pride before the fall. And we priding right now. It's coming.
You know what's crazy about that?
It's true.
Growing up, they always said that pride comes before the fall. Like this was a saying that has stood the test of time. And just imagine an entire movement built on pride. Like built on something that's destined to fall. Because if you're prideful about anything, it's going to fall. And it's just the irony of them building an entire movement off of being prideful. And if you ask them what they're proud of, they can't tell you. Like think about it. If you were born transgender or you were born gay, then what's the celebration?
Nothing.
What are we celebrating? If you tell me you're born this, what are we celebrating?
Hey, Miss Amanda, do we have 2-arm month? Do we have celebrate if you got 2 arms month? Or celebrate if you got your hand a bun month? Or celebrate if you got all your teeth month? No, because we don't celebrate things that are given. You don't pay what they say. You don't reward a fish for swimming. Like what if you were born that way? Then what are we celebrating? We're supposed to be celebrating and accepting differences, but the reality is everything the devil presents to you is opposite of what he really wants you to do. They saying that they want us to celebrate differences, but really they want us all to be alike. They want to change us into transgenders. That's what they want to do with transhumans. Not even they want to go. They throwing the transgenders under the bus now because now they kill us and shoot us too.
Right.
So they have us scared of everybody. They want to scare it. Not me. Not me. They want us scared of everything and everyone, and they want us to feel like no demographic is safe. No demographic is safe. And they're going to use that same ideology to lock y'all down and under the guise of security and safety, and that they helping you and that they keeping you safe. They're going to control you with your fear. That's why ain't no fear when you have faith. You heard me.
So this next video, yeah, this next video is I wanted to start with this one. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. So they listen, you can always tell they're lying when they use race. That's how you can always tell when they're not telling the truth when they bait you with race, because they know when they show you race, you're gonna just cut off the critical thinking. You're not gonna think. So there's a reason why they get your emotions all riled up with race. But we're gonna show this little clip real quick of this guy running, and the stuff he even says in this video isn't even true. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it. It's just ridiculous.
Sorry, y'all. I got a kid graduating.
The pain of our past. The pain of our past persists to this day. In Kentucky, like many states throughout the South, lynching was a tool of terror. It was used to kill hopes for freedom. It was used to kill my ancestors. Now, in a historic victory for our Commonwealth, I have become the first Black Kentuckian to receive the Democratic nomination.
Now, honestly,
I'm tired.
Now, honestly, what does lynching have to do with him running for Senate?
And don't know one slave. Never met one.
Like honestly, like what does it have to do with it? Like I just he talking about, he gave you a whole history on lynching, but he didn't give you the real history. Lynching started with white people and Mexicans. Lynching started with white people and Mexicans, and then it was used on us later, years later. But that's who it started with. And they have most of the lynchings on record. It's like 1,000, maybe like 1,600 lynchings, I think they have on record. But my point is, what does this have to do with him being in politics? Like nothing. Like, why are you telling us about, like, and look, and then you have the juicy Smollett noose around your neck.
I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Like, this is foolish.
It's foolish.
It's stupid. It is stupid. And he looked real crazy. He looked real crazy. It's like, I don't understand why. Because the thing about it is, the only thing that you could be trying to appeal to is somebody's emotions. And that's the last thing people need to be. That is the last thing that people, including when they making life-changing decisions, like who's going to be their president. You ain't supposed to be, you have to use your logic, and you can't use your logic when you are in your feelings.
So we got somebody in the comments, and he said
he needs to take that noose off. That's crazy.
He said that's my personal friend. He spelled friend wrong, so I know he's lying. He said that's my personal friend. Lynching was a Roman tradition, not crucifixion. You all are lying. So I want you all, when you all get a chance, to just go look up lynching in the United States and see who it started with. And you're going to be very shocked to find out where lynching started. So everybody should be crying about lynchings, white people, Mexicans, and us, if that's the case. But you never see them doing this type of stuff. And I'm just saying, he has the noose around his neck, though.
We don't have a monopoly on lynching.
We don't. Like, we don't have a monopoly on bad stuff happening to our people. Like, it's slavery still going on around the world right now. And y'all not complaining about it. So what are we talking about?
Anna says he's only doing that because he's running against the white man. Correct. Okay, exactly. Now think about this. How would this be effective if your running mate black?
Right. You couldn't use it.
You couldn't do this. You would have to do something else. You would have to do something else. Then you know what he would probably do? Probably lean on the religion, because that's what they like to do. You win two, or because what else you gonna use? Or LGBTQ rights. He said he's the first Democratic the first black.
He's the first Democratic Senate nominee. So not even with the position, just to get nominated. So imagine I say I'm the first one to be nominated for a Grammy. Not that I won the Grammy.
That's the point. And I'm not trying to hate on your friend wide awake, but this is propaganda. Like your friend is participating in the yellow papers.
That
Like
ain't
you
his,
are pushing.
he spelled friend wrong. That ain't his friend. He spelled
Well,
friend
I'm just
wrong.
gonna tell him just in case.
He
If
spelled
that
friend
is
wrong.
your friend, you need to talk to him and tell him this is not going to, this not gonna help our people. This not gonna help nobody. Us talking about things that have never happened to us or never happened to our grandmother or never happened to our mother. Like, I don't know any of my family members that know any slaves. Like, y'all, all of this is programming. All of this is things that they've shown us on TV. Do y'all realize y'all in y'all feelings about something that ain't never happened to y'all? Never happened to y'all. Y'all didn't get lynched. Y'all daddy didn't get lynched. Y'all grandma didn't get lynched. Nobody y'all know got lynched. Why are y'all so sad? Why are you standing up here with a noose around your neck talking about you the first black whatever of whatever with a noose around your neck? It's mind-boggling. If they hung up my children by nooses on trees and killed them, do you think I would put one around my own neck? That's how you know it ain't real. Because if that happened to your grandparents and you wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be commemorating their memory by doing what killed them. I'm not talking out my neck. I'm talking out my head. What were y'all always telling us to do research?
Listen,
everything.
And this is what I'm saying, right?
I'm not trying to be rude, but
I'm not listen. I don't listen. I don't listen to nobody misspelling friend.
Leave him alone.
If you misspell the simple words, I can't trust you because I know you lying. You just that's why you misspelled it. You were typing too fast, trying to get the lie out. I'm gonna say this: Juicy Smollett.
Oh, he said it's the administration subduing him.
Juicy Smollett. And listen, if you're gonna do this commercial, let it be real. If I would have did it, I would have had the news tight, and I'd have been down there choking, talking to y'all. I'm trying to get the nomination. Like that's how I would have been doing it to give y'all the real, to get your emotions really stirred up. I'm not gonna have the noose on that loose. I'm gonna really get into character. You want to act like a slave? I'm gonna get into character. I'm gonna have on some potato sack clothes, all that. Yeah. We know he's trolling. We know he's trolling.
Not they laid it on there like a decoration. Not they just laid it on the top. Like, what if you get on my face? Like it's a tie? Get on my face.
Hold on. Let's continue.
Scram.
Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate. My opponent, the very person who compared expanded health care to slavery. The person who said he would have opposed the Civil Rights Act. The person who single-handedly blocked an anti-lynching act from being federal law. The choice couldn't be clearer. Do we move forward together? Or do we let politicians like Rand Paul forever hold us back and drive us apart? In November, we will choose healing. We will choose Kentucky.
Them eyes is sketchy. You see how them eyes? I don't trust it. If your eyes shoot back and forth, don't come around me. Because I promise you, I'm not listening to nothing you got to say. People with shifty eyes can't be trusted. When they get to moving them eyes like that, that's your signal that they not good people. I'm telling y'all.
So everything he said in this video, I dare you all to go research it and see if it's true. Now this is what they do. When they're not telling the truth, they get your emotions riled up. I guarantee you all will not go research what Rand Paul has actually done because I know, I'm not going to tell y'all. I want y'all to go look it up and tell me if Charles Booker is lying. And you're going to be very shocked when you find out what Rand Paul has actually done.
It's the fact that why we need a lynching bill. How about we get a reparations bill? Why don't you put a check around your neck and come give us some money? You over here talking about pulling off this. You pulling off a noose like we got one on. You pulling it off like somebody put it on your neck. You put that on your neck yourself. Ain't nothing and the thing about it is, to be completely honest, y'all, they have to run with stuff like this because they know they're not going to do nothing for y'all. What are they going to tell? So instead of like you will want your real senator, instead of doing this puppet show, you will want him to come out and say, I'm going to do this. 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 He can't, like, they think we stupid. He came out here with a noose loosely on his neck talking about anti-lynching bill that Ron Paul did, or whatever his name is.
Rand,
Like, what are you talking
Rand
about?
Paul.
Who?
Rand Paul.
Him.
But
money.
here goes the funny part of it, though. I want y'all to look and see how he struggles to get the noose from around his neck. Watch how he struggles to get it off, even though it's loose. Hold on.
That tooth.
And drive us apart. In November, we will choose healing.
Look at them eyes. He could have bit that rope. Bite that rope. Get that rope off your neck.
He struggled to get the noose as loose as ever, but he it's so hard to get off. And they tell it, and I can tell if you all watch, he's looking to the right, so he's being prompted. He's looking to the right. If you notice, he's looking to the right of the camera, and he's being prompted to do this. None all this. Think about it, y'all. It's all a script. It's all fake. I worked in television and film for years. Everything that y'all see on TV and in the movies is scripted. Ain't nothing by accident. It's all scripted. Everything on TV is scripted. I don't care if it's the news. I don't care if it's a show. I don't care if it's reality TV. Everything is scripted. Mm-hmm. That means in the most heart-wrenching moments on TV, the most passionate moments, the most scary moments, all of it scripted. All of it. All of it.
Big fake. This, just like this. Big fake. It's all fake, y'all. Like, you didn't have to struggle to get that off your neck. They laid that on there like a lay. Like you in Hawaii. Stop playing. Go on your luau. Scram. You're not gonna win.
Yeah. No, well, he's gonna get, this video is gonna be impactful for a lot of
impactful
from a lot of our people. Our people fall for this kind of stuff. Look, he said, think about it. He didn't say we'll choose reparations, we'll choose free education, we'll choose better health. He said we're gonna choose healing. What is healing?
Healing.
What is healing? What is it? Like, what are you healing from? Like, it's just ridiculous.
Girl, I mean, Lynch, I don't know. Must be healing from Steph. I don't think I'll be talking to y'all. Must be healing from what? Like, what happened to you? Like, nothing has happened. No healing. Nothing has happened to you. Not healing. You stealing. Go away. I don't like this guy. Sorry. Wide awake, but your main man's.
I'll be ashamed. Listen, I'll be honest with you. If any of my friends did this, I would not claim them. I wouldn't claim them in public. Not me.
Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed?
No, I'd be too embarrassed. This is embarrassing.
Like, sit down. And it says, I can guarantee y'all it's white people behind this video. The camera, everybody white and liberal. Everybody white and liberal. The same. Ain't it wild? The same people, the same color people y'all saying put the nooses around your neck, literally put that noose around your neck, and you did it for them. You did, like, the black Democrats love to hate or love to project that they hate white people, but we can't tell. We can't tell y'all don't like white people because every time a white person does something that fits into our culture, y'all celebrate it. They can come to the cookout, they can do everything that we do if they act like us. And that's how you know culture itself, black itself, is a construct. Like, it was made and it's passed out because people can float in and out. You can't float or in and out your real identity. Like, you can't do that. Your real identity in Christ is who you are. And that's it. It's not fluid. Now, your actions, the things that you're doing, may not reflect Christ all the time, but you cannot. These people just pick and choose whatever they want to do. They're against abortion. They for abortion. Not everything. They don't kill the kids. Kill the kids. Double-minded.
Right.
They want to be independent women, but then they don't like men.
And I'm trying to understand. Okay, so you tell me that America's racist, then you say that white people are racist. So if that's true, then why are you all not forming your own party? Why are you still working with the Democrats? Like think about it. If what y'all are saying is true, and this one guy said that they being held hostage in Louisville, Kentucky, if what y'all are saying is true, then why are you all not forming your own party? Why are you all still, like Edna said, the cameraman is white, the director is white, all the staff is white, everybody is white behind that camera, everybody. So my question is, you let these white people talk you into putting a noose around your neck.
Correct.
To try to get to win an election. You would stoop that low and sell your soul like that to try to win an election. And when you get in there, you ain't gonna do nothing because you're gonna be pro-abortion, you're gonna be pro this Peter pandemic, you're gonna be pro this snake bite, you're gonna be pro climate, you're gonna be pro all the evil stuff in the world. So you ain't finna get in there and do nothing. You ain't finna get in there and actually do nothing. You're gonna get in there and keep up the same foolishness. Think about it. You follow Joe Biden and Kamala. What are we talking about?
You ain't doing nothing. Not a thing. And that's why you got to get up there talking about something with a noose around your neck, because you not doing nothing. You will, once you get into that position, the crazy part about it, they already bought and paid for. Y'all already bought and paid for. These people, I don't care if it's your friend, your cousin, your uncle, I don't care what they telling you. If they are in front of us talking about some black anything, they are already bought and paid for. Do you see anybody coming to Blanche trying to get him to run for anything? As much wisdom come out this man's mouth. Nobody is tearing down the internet street trying to get him on nothing. Because if they are in front of you talking, they already know what they're going to say. They already know what they're not going to put nobody in front of you that they can't control. If y'all think they're gonna put somebody in front of you that can just say whatever and they just gonna, absolutely not. Absolutely. No.
And the irony of a person that call themselves wide awake and be a Democrat. the audacity to call yourself wide awake and be a Democrat is an oxymoron.
Moronic.
Actually, oxymoronic, right?
Correct.
Right.
Is that a word?
Right.
MA, I'm gonna read a couple comments. MA says, historically speaking, in the U.S., hanging was used for criminal execution, regardless of color. As the sister mentioned, this advert panders to emotions that shouldn't claim as their own. Correct. All they doing is trying to rile you up to get you to vote for them, and then they're going to disappoint you again. They're going to disappoint you again. Don't fall for it this time. Do not fall for the noose around the neck. That's what I'm going to start saying. Don't fall for the
right.
Noose. Don't fall
for the noose around the neck, right?
Maybe they're going to noose you and nick you. It's coming. They're going to lynch y'all for real. Y'all keep playing. Edna says, just like the ones married to white folks. Oh, radicalized in the streets and colonized in the sheets. You understand me? Goddess Navi says, why is he still here if he has such a problem with you? Oh, I don't know. Goddess Navi, hey girl. Oh, watch your mouth. We need a moderator. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Are you talking?
I'm gonna just say this. To endorse this guy Booker is insane to me because he clearly doesn't have anything for the people. His biggest ad campaign is literally about lynching. He's not saying what he's going to do for the people, so that lets me know he's not going to do anything. Just like Joe Biden and Kamala, what did they run on? We got to get Trump out of office. That's not a campaign. Like talking about lynching is not a campaign. A campaign is saying, this is what I plan to do. This is what I want to do. Here are my stances on these things. I guarantee that Booker guy is for everything bad. He's for abortion. He's going to be for he's going to be for these snake bites in the school with the children. He's going to be for everything bad. Everything.
And it don't take I'm sorry, y'all. It don't take a rocket scientist to get there because she's a Democrat. Anybody that's rolling with them people is wicked. Listen, I don't trust none of them. Right, left. So I know a while awake you said that you're not a Democrat and you voted for Donald Trump. That's fine. I don't trust him either. Like none of them. I don't trust any of them. I'm not following no man. I'm not following no religion. I'm following Christ. We do commentary on this, but at the end of the day, I'm not thinking about this. I'm not voting for the people. I'm not voting for nobody. I don't even think they're gonna let y'all vote. Y'all ain't even getting the vote. So leave
I'm
it.
I'm gonna just say this.
Nobody said go to hell for being
No, you should listen, you
That's
shouldn't
the
go to
truth.
hell. But you gotta admit your friend is foolish. Like, I mean, you got to admit he's compromised. You got to admit that he's in bed with the enemy. I mean, you got to at least admit that. I mean, that's your boy, but he done been paid off. Come on.
He
I mean, we can see.
He let somebody film him with a noose around his neck.
Yeah.
Even when I was pro Obama, and I would never.
Ever.
On my neck. First of all, because if you did that to my ancestors, why would I want to pretend you doing it to me?
It's crazy.
That don't make no sense. That we love being victims. We love being victims, and nothing screams victim more than a noose around your neck or a mask on your face. Nothing screams oppressed more than that.
I guarantee when it comes to folks not wanting to get this jab, I guarantee Booker get on TV and say they got to take that jab. I guarantee it. I guarantee he says you got to take that jab.
Booker say go down to the FEMA camp.
So Bill Maher, I don't even fool with Bill Maher, but he made some great points in this segment talking about the LGBTQP, don't forget X, Y, and Z community.
What's that hotel?
I mean, it's about to go off. It's about to screen.
And finally, new rule: if something about the human race is changing at a previously unprecedented rate, we have to at least discuss it. Broken down over time, the LGBT population of America seems to be roughly doubling every generation. According to a recent Gallup poll, less than 1% of Americans born before 1946, that's Joe Biden's generation, identify that way. 2.6% of boomers do, 4.2% of Gen X, 10.5% of millennials, and 20.8% of Gen Z, which means if we follow this trajectory, we will all be gay in 2054. And then who's going to buy this chair? I'm just saying that when things change this much, this fast, people are allowed to ask, what's up with that? All the babies are in the wrong bodies? Was there a mix-up at the plant, like with Captain Crunch's Oops, All Berries? It wasn't that long ago when adults asked a kid, what do you want to be when you grow up? They meant what profession? In the wake of America about to lose abortion rights, the ACLU recently tweeted a list of those who would be disproportionately harmed by this. You would think women might top that list? No, wasn't even on the list. Second on the list was LGBT. Really? Abortion rights affects gay and trans people more than, breeders?
Now, think about how crazy this is. Think about what these people are doing. We're talking about abortion is affecting the LGBTQP, don't forget X, Y, and Z community, and not women, not just regular women, which is it's insane. But what he's talking about is, I mean, he's not really saying it, but he'll end up saying it, but how all this propaganda is really targeted towards insecure people. All the people that are like socially awkward, all the people that don't have like normal feelings, that aren't comfortable in their skin. All this propaganda is telling them when you feel a certain way, it's because you in the wrong body or you in the wrong gender or whatever. Back in the day, you was just weird. Now they telling you, oh no, you were just born the wrong way. You actually are really supposed to be a woman. And you really supposed to be a man or whatever.
They take, and I know it sounds real bad, but I had watched, what's the dude name, Blanche, that goes to like well, he go different places, but like he preaches and the people be coming to attack him and stuff. What's his name? He got a YouTube.
You coming in Harlem?
he go everywhere. Like the people be trying to punch him in the face. He like a black dude, but he be real.
Oh, yes.
Man, he went to New Orleans during Pride and was doing it. And he told the people, y'all really just all together because all y'all a bunch of rejects. Look at y'all. And it was true. Everybody was weird. Look, like you can tell they need an identity. They kind of like, I'm not saying everybody that's in the LGBTQ community is strange, but take a look at the percentage of them that are just don't fit nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They are all like awkward. They awkward. We are socially awkward. So in order to, and that is one of the only groups where you could be awkward and everybody say, just come on. Usually, in America, what's going on? In America, I forgot my thought because what's going on in the comments?
You can't see it?
I'm not keeping up with it. But that's what I want to say. They are some absolute weirdos. Like y'all go watch those videos of that man and you're going to see everybody's just strange. Everybody's weird looking. They got all these piercings and tattoos and hair shaved off. And the boys is girls and got thongs on and they balls hanging out and they weenie with a thong up their butt. And the girls is like, it's just absolute chaos. I don't want to be around it.
So let me
uncomfortable.
Continue this real quick.
I'm happy for LGBT folks that we now live in an age where they can live their authentic lives openly. And we should always be mindful of respecting and protecting. But someone needs to say it. Not everything's about you. And it's okay to ask questions about something that's very new and involves children. The answer can't always be that anyone from a marginalized community is automatically right, trump card, mic drop, end of discussion. Because we're literally experimenting on children. Maybe that's why Sweden and Finland have stopped giving puberty blockers to kids. Because we just don't know much about the long-term effects. Although common sense should tell you that when you reverse the course of raging hormones, there's going to be problems. We do know it hinders the development of bone density, which is kind of important if you like having a skeleton. Fertility and the ability to have an orgasm seem also to be affected. This isn't just a lifestyle decision, it's medical. Weighing trade-offs is not bigotry. Yet when a book questioning the sudden uptick in transitioning children was released, a trans lawyer with the ACLU named Chase Strangio tweeted, "Stopping the circulation of this book and these ideas is 100% a hill I will die on." How very civil liberties of him.
Let's pause a second. Wide awake, listen. Your friend, that's a character flaw. Him getting, I know it's hard to swallow. I know it's hard to accept. I'm not judging him as nothing about his life. I'm not saying he's a bad man. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying none of that. What I'm telling you is for him to get on TV and he could say anything in the world. He could have chosen anything to run on to juxtapose Rand Paul, whatever that man's name is, and he chose to put a loose noose around his neck. Everything that's going on in the world, all of the killings that are going on in our communities, all the death. Even if you don't believe in C-19, you know that's it's a problem. All right, it's a problem. No matter what side you're on, it's a problem because it's in the way of our freedom. It's in the way of our rights. He could have talked about that. He could have talked about abortion. He could have talked about, I don't care if he got on there and talked about NFTs and the metaverse and crypto and how it can help your life. Anything but putting a noose around your neck. Like, that's what we're trying to say. That's a puppet. That means somebody's puppeting you. You go watch the video again, you can see your friend looking at the people that's telling him what to do. And, I'm just going to say it. You watch us long enough, something gonna get you, because that's how the truth works. The truth convicts. The truth makes you look inside of yourself and evaluate what you're doing and how you think and what you got going on. I convict myself on a daily basis. I tell people all the time, just because you don't see me, it looks like I'm always the one doing the convicting. But y'all don't know what battles I go through on my own. I deal with mine. Y'all not dealing with yours. That's what I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you come to me and tell me something I'm doing wrong, I'm like, think about that. Sometimes people have told me, even recently, ways that I don't think that are correct. And yes, I feel some type of way about it at first, little stabby stab in my heart. But then I gotta, if it's the truth, I'm gonna take it. This is the truth. Your friend, that's not your friend shouldn't have did that.
Here goes what's funny, and Bill Maher said it. Bill Maher said, just because you're marginalized doesn't mean you're always right. And I think the problem is that our people have been conditioned to think they're right just based on how they feel. Rand Paul is not a slave owner. I don't care if his father was a slave owner. I don't care if his grandfather was a slave owner. He's not a slave owner. So you can't put that on Rand Paul. He doesn't own any slaves. It's just a weak argument. It's a weak argument. If I go to Louisville, Kentucky right now, you won't hear caping for your friend, but how many folks have been shot in your community in Louisville? What's the homicide rate in Louisville? What's the abortion rate in Louisville? What's the poverty rate in Louisville? All these problems in your community in Louisville, and y'all focused on Rand Paul.
With a news.
Like what are we doing? All these problems, and y'all focused on a white person. Not a solution, but a white person. And I guarantee, I'm telling y'all right now, go look up everything Booker said about Rand Paul, and I guarantee you're going to be shocked.
It's not true. When
they presented that hate crime bill basically said anybody can say it's a hate crime and it's a hate crime. It's foolish. Do y'all understand that murder is illegal? So at the end of the day, you can't kill people. So whether you say lynching or hate, it doesn't matter. Think about what they're saying. They're saying that the intent of the murder matters. That's stupid. Murder is murder. Whether I murder out of fun, whether I murdered because I was racist, whether I murdered because I was poor, whether I murdered because I was angry, it doesn't matter. It's still murder. What they're telling you all is that the murder is greater or smaller if it was based on if it was racial or not. It's foolish. Murder and lynchings are illegal. You can't do them. You can't do them. So at the end of the day, stop worrying about white people, because y'all gonna worry about white folks all the way until y'all walking into them concentration camps. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and they ain't did you nothing. The thing about it is they have y'all mad at Billy Bob. But then they have y'all not liking y'all neighbor that ain't did nothing to y'all. Instead of really, like Blanche says, focusing on the people that's really doing something, like George Soros, like all of these people that's putting all this propaganda and stuff into y'all children's brains. Those are the people that I ain't concerned about none of them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about none of them, because I know at the end of the day, they not going, my salvation don't lie in what they doing. My salvation lies in my faith that Jesus Christ is my savior. That's the only thing that's concerning to me and my kids. However, I'm living in this world, and I feel like it's important that people are discussing these things so we can start opening up some eyes and having people see discernment, because this is, I think, an excellent moment to see. You have to watch everybody. You can't just dismiss what somebody doing because that's your friend. That person needs to be checked. The character flaw needs to be addressed. Why you do that? Why did you do that? Why you do that?
He keeps bringing up Rand Paul on family-owned slaves, but not the character of his friend. So my point is, what good is it going to be? All you want to see is a black face in a position. All you want to see is him win, defeat the white man, and literally get in office. Prime example, Eric Adams. Eric Adams ran for New York, became mayor of New York, and literally said, I'm gonna get tougher on all these measures. I want the babies to get the snake bite. I don't want y'all all them medical workers lost their job. All the people lost 100,000 medical workers lost their jobs. Eric Adams, the person from your community, was behind it. He wants the babies jabbed up. Do you think Booker is gonna get elected and do anything different? And you still talking about Rand Paul. Rand Paul ain't for these mandates. Rand Paul ain't for all this stuff. Rand Paul is against all this stuff. Rand Paul actually believes in people having their freedom. But guess what? That's why your friend put the noose on. because he knows that Rand Paul's stance is that people deserve to make their own choices. That's why your friend put the noose on. That's why somebody's behind the camera telling him what to do and what to say and how to say it, because Rand Paul's going to be running on people's freedoms. Your friend is not. Period. He's not.
Let's take a moment of silence. Baby, I agree. I absolutely agree. Like, it's ridiculous, and that is why you can't be black, because when you are black, it overrides everything else. If you watch Blanche, then that means in some aspects, I'm going to assume that you agree with that our freedom is the most important thing in the world. This dimension that we in, our freedom is number one, because is that a dimension? Yeah, our freedom is number one. That's number one. That is how it works. So we can have free choice. We have free will to make choices. That means we have to have the freedom to do that. When you take away our freedom, you take away our right to make a choice. That is why when you are black, you're gonna look past the fact that she was soft on pedophiles and let pedophiles out that went and raped more kids.
Right.
You talking about listen to me. Black has people saying a woman that let a pedophile go twice, that raped other people and kids, 13, 12. That's what black do. Let me tell you what else black do. Black have you out there crumping for child molesters because Kyle Rittenhouse killed one. That's what black do. So if you don't release that black, you're going to die. If you don't release that black, you're never going to be able to discern what your friend is doing is wrong. Is that, I was about to say the F word. Forget friends. Forget friends. Look at that person's character. What is his character? Y'all, like Blanche said, y'all focused on the fact that Rand Paul is white. What if his running mate was black? Tell me what you would say. If his running mate was black, if the person he was running against was black, what did your friend tell us he gonna do for us in that ad?
He will call the person running against a sellout.
A bootleg. That's what they do. Exactly. Bootlicker. That's what y'all do. If they on the side of what's it called? Yeah, that. You're right.
So all I'm saying is this, and these reaction videos aren't to condemn anyone, but we're simply saying that there's so much hypocrisy out there, and the only way you don't see it is if you're emotional. If you're not emotional, you can see what's good. Think about what Bill Maher is saying. Bill Maher is saying, how is the gay and trans population doubling each generation? He's saying on this page by 2050, it's going to be 100% gay and trans. He's not just think. So at the end of the day, and think about this too, you do know anybody getting into politics, especially on the Democratic side, the gay and trans agenda is going to be at the front. So that's the number one issue, and then it's going to be immigration.
Not black.
So not black people.
If y'all think they're saving up, I bet some black people actually think that. I bet some silly black people probably think the Democrats is just saving up and waiting for the right time to help us. That's what y'all gotta see that they haven't helped y'all. Y'all have to see, even in my however many years that I've been able to vote, I can clearly see that the Democrats ain't doing nothing for me. And I just want to make it clear that y'all gotta listen. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about not y'all, but people who gonna watch this that don't agree. Nobody ever said vote for Rand Paul. No, we said nobody said that. Y'all always think because somebody's saying something about one person, that means automatically it's support for the other. That is not how it works. I can dislike both of y'all. So just because we're saying we don't agree with your friend's character and how he represented himself in this video does not mean that we automatically gonna go cast our lot for Rand Paul. Y'all gotta listen, and I hear that a lot. I see it in the comments a lot about it. Especially this last video you posted. I don't know what it was, but it was a lot of people saying like it automatically mean we for the other side. I said clearly in the video, I don't agree with neither one of them.
Yeah. But you know what? And this goes back to the spiritual aspect of it, is the lesser of two evils. And because Black culture is so heavily centered around idol worship and the lack of character, we automatically feel like we're already forced into making a choice because it takes too much courage to say, no, I'm holding my vote. To me, if your vote was really that important, there's no way you would have gave it to Joe Biden.
I ain't gave it to
if your vote was really that important, there is no way you would have gave it to Joe Biden. So there's no way you could value your vote and say, I'm gonna give it to a senile man who can't even. Hold on, we about to get in him real quick. Hold on.
We've been on this video for a minute. You know that.
Yeah, let me go.
5 minutes per.
Let me go this one.
This is gonna be two. We're gonna have to finish it next Thursday. Watch.
Let me get to this. Let me get to. Hold on. Let me
pick the good ones.
You want to see the street preacher?
Yeah.
This for Pride Month?
Yes.
Okay.
Deshaunay says Democratic voters say Democrats do not know what to do with their power. Laugh out loud. I'm like, yes, they do. They just don't care about black people. Agreed. They know what they doing. Ain't it? Listen, I was telling Blanche the other day, it's so funny how when Trump was president, he was responsible for everything. Everything was his fault. If the bird pooped on top of your head, you'd be like, Donald Trump. It's because Donald Trump did it. But all of a sudden, now that Joe Biden is the president, all of a sudden Congress making all the decisions. Black people love doing that. Ask a black person why Joe Biden is not doing what he's supposed to do, and I guarantee you they're going to tell you the Congress or the Senate. Like, we don't own everything. I think not we, but Democrats at this point are running it all. Correct? Don't they got both sides? I can't hear you.
They had the House and the Senate. I think they lost it.
I
think they lost one of them.
Wide Awake says black is a title. You want me to read it?
Listen, he's spelling wrong again. I tell you, I don't listen to people that misspell words. Because that means you're trying to get your point across without actually getting the accurate point across. So that means
I agree.
You compromised. You already compromised.
I agree. Because when I'm writing comments, I don't care how mad I am or writing a text, but I'm gonna fix the words.
Yeah.
Because I need you to know what I'm saying. You understand?
Right.
I need it to be crystal clear.
Right. I don't listen to that. He spelled friend wrong.
Why somebody spelled it F-R-A-N-D? His friend.
Okay, I'm about to play this real quick to show you this guy.
Okay.
A street preacher armed with a speaker, a microphone, and a camera strapped to his chest is now banned from the Village, the Pride Parade, and any event related to Pride Month after being arrested yesterday during a commotion here at church in Wellesley. Now, this neighborhood was not the first stop on the religious group's street tour yesterday, and I'm being told it will not be their last. Tonight, we take a look at the fine line between freedom of speech and disturbing the peace.
If you don't like what someone's sharing, if you don't like what someone has to say,
our cameras captured verbal clashes that erupted in the Village as a leader of the religious group Christ Forgiveness Ministry began amplifying his beliefs.
Would you tolerate me as a Christian? Go away? Okay, so you're a bigot.
David Lynn, seen here on the microphone, was telling passersby that he's, quote, coming out of the closet as a Christian. All of this was also being live streamed on the group's YouTube channel.
Do you tolerate me as a Christian? As long as you tolerate me as a gay man.
Within 15 minutes, members.
It's the building for me. The whole building a rainbow.
Well, hold on. So I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If your pastor ain't doing this, then he ain't real.
Correct. Get out there.
If your pastor ain't going into the belly of the beast, then he ain't real. This man said, I'm coming out of the closet as a Christian. That is hilarious. Listen, this is funny.
That's what I was talking about, y'all. That they're calling people rejects. He don't play. Y'all need to watch his videos because he's hilarious. The fact that they banned him, I have a problem with that. It be pouring everywhere. They can walk around with their ding-dings out with thong on, but he can't talk about God. That'll let y'all know something.
Hold on. This is hilarious.
Of Toronto's LGBTQ community clapped back, hoisting signs that read, "Love is love." They've been on guard since last month when another preacher named Dore Love took to the streets here in the Village, preaching explicitly about homosexuality being sinful. There was no arrest in that case. Last night, police responded about 30 minutes after the group's arrival. A patrol officer spotted the commotion and called for backup.
Turn the microphone off.
That's not the main issue.
Well, it is right now because see all these people around here?
So
you are literally right now.
I'm not literally causing anything. No one told them to block the sidewalk. What did I do? I'm with him. Back up.
Lynn was then put in handcuffs. The charge, disturbing the peace.
Now, I'm gonna ask you all a question. Say you all out there protesting, right, for your rights, you know, for your freedoms, and the LGBTQP, don't forget XYZ community, doesn't agree with what you all are protesting against. What's gonna happen to y'all?
They're gonna call the police.
If the LGBTQP, don't forget XYZ community, does not agree with a black issue, what does that mean for that black issue?
It's over.
It's over.
Look, they're arresting a pastor, y'all. They're arresting a pastor. Where was this at?
Toronto.
In Canada. I wouldn't even been over there, but they're arresting a pastor in Canada just for talking. But literally, those people can walk around booty naked with kids around, with floats. Like somebody said, they have banned every parade except for the ones that they have. Remember, they said that don't worry about monkeypox. Still celebrate. Still don't forget. Look, we know that monkeypox on the loose, but you need to. The news said, but you need to still go celebrate Pride. Like monkeypox, called them up and told them it ain't gonna be there. Like that's how you know it's not real. It's not real. That's how I know C-19 is not real, because they have completely dropped all of the procedures. They have completely dropped all of the procedures. They supposed to be, my job's supposed to be sending me home by now. I've had, I don't know how many cases of C-19 in my classroom. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have the jab, they are supposed to send me home. That's what the policy say on the district website. Do you think that they've sent me anywhere? Do you think they've sent me anywhere? I'm at work. Once the TV stopped talking about C-19, they stopped following the procedures. It's crazy, insane. It's fake.
It's fake. But I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. Black culture is going to be controlled by the LGBTQ community. So I'm just letting you all get ready that you all won't be able to speak about any issues unless it's about them. So when you all are protesting, think about it. Y'all most recent protests have been about abortion. And they just said that abortions affect the LGBTQP community first, the most.
How?
I'm just saying what they said.
Well, who said that? Who said that?
When they surveyed, when they did the survey, they asked them.
Listen, somebody needs to tell these people, Blanche, that the LGBTQ community does not care about y'all. I'm sorry, that the powers that be, the Freemasons, do not even care about the LGBTQ community. They know that's the best avenue. They done with the blacks. They threw with us. We have worn out our welcome. We have no more power. We're not getting nothing. Most of us are truly awake. When I say most of us, I'm talking about us, are truly awake. So we're not going to participate. I'm talking about people who are, what I mean by most of us, let me clarify, is that people who are it's people that are fighting for freedom that don't believe in God. You know what I'm saying? So when I say truly awake, I mean like the people who really know what's going on. So we got those people, right? However, a large part of people that don't even believe in what we believe in are still not going for what they're doing. That most people have woken up, as far as not saying that they're not going to do it, but they know what's going on. Most people know that this stuff is controlled. A lot of this stuff is not real. Whether they're going to be accountable and follow that is a different thing. However, I was saying that to say the ultimate goal is transhumanism. So all of these people are being used. All of these demographics of people are being used to get to there. So once they done with the LGBTQP XYZ community, they gonna dump them too. They gonna dump y'all too. And y'all gonna turn around and say, we should have stuck with the women. We should have stuck with the black people. We should have stuck with the freedom fighters. Y'all going against everything we saying, and they're gonna show y'all that they don't care about y'all either, because y'all literally are going to be the group, along with black people, that usher in the mark of the beast. And they're gonna completely throw y'all to the side once we get people on this transhumanism train. It ain't gonna, transgender ain't gonna matter no more. Somebody said super challenge.
Yeah, the video, I mean, what I noticed is what they do is they say, oh, there's a copyright, or they come up, they have an excuse.
What you mean?
Like, so they'll say, oh, this video can't be monetized because.
But how they know that before we even do it?
Well, after the video is posted, they'll have like a little, I don't know. I got to look in to see how we got probably got to do Patreon. It's gonna be the best way.
But does YouTube have a super chat feature? Like you can super chat on YouTube?
Yeah, but it's a super chat feature, but all I can really see is the monetization icon to say I want it monetized, as far as but I think I have to get a certain amount of I don't know about super chats, honestly.
Okay.
I think my stuff is for the ads being run on the page. I gotta look to my super chats again and see what's going on. I gotta look.
Now Stacy saying, Erica, they're saying the flu is a disease. They gonna say everything is something that can kill you. They gonna say everything is something that can kill you. And I find it fascinating that they have all these. How many races have we had for the school shooters? How many demographics have we picked up already? I think we already got black, we already got white, we already got trans. We got any Asian one?
Yeah, we got Asian. We got Asian.
So, baby, once they get the whole plethora of school shooters and mass bombers and all that, then at that point, who can you trust? That's what they're gonna ask you. Who can you trust? You can trust the government. That's what they're gonna tell y'all.
Oh, let me go to this next video.
Not the flu being a disease. That's a virus. Not the flu is chronic. Bootylicious bubblegum. I agree, Miss Stacy. Fitness instructor Stacy, mind, body, soul, and passion. School shootings is an epidemic too. I agree. I agree with that.
It looks like.
Oh, let me find this one.
We like you, wide awake. Anybody say they ain't like you? That's not how that works. We love you.
Oh no, we don't have no problem with wide awake. It's not even that serious.
We love you, literally.
Yeah.
So it's not about like we pass like. So we just telling the truth. It don't mean no harm. So that's it.
Okay, where are all the people? Where am I?
Guys, clown show.
And so on the
Oh, you muted. I was too. You muted.
Is the screen bigger, y'all?
How big you want it?
Is it bigger?
It's big. It's big enough. We can see it. Can y'all see it? Let us know in the chat if y'all can see it. Let us know if y'all can see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it real quick.
Okay.
Now, Stacey Abrams on here again. Stacey Abrams is a Democrat, and I believe she's part of the LGBTQP community, because most of the women that are involved in politics and Democrat. So let me play this clip real quick.
vision side, Biden had a vision. He has talked about what that vision looks like.
He forgot it though.
No.
His Alzheimer's kicked in. he did. You didn't say him. He was talking the other day. He turned around and was nobody back there. He was like, well, I'll be damned. I thought somebody was behind me.
How bad is it for Joe Biden when Stacey Abrams is getting put on blast? Stacey Abrams getting put on blast for Joe Biden. Okay. Where are all the people? Where am I? Guys, clown show.
And so
So she go on the show and they asking her questions about like, what about something for our people and, all this. And she give him the same. And I'm like, when are y'all gonna get tired of this? Like you muted.
I'm exhausted.
Like when y'all gonna get tired of these people? Like it's a show.
I'm tired. Like the people should not. And I bet some foolish people. I bet this got so many. Look how many. You like this one, but I'm sure the original one that they used got so many likes and shares and all kind of foolishness with black people saying, "Yeah." People are or just laughing it off like it's nothing when the people telling the truth. Something's wrong with Joe Byron.
And she said Byron had a vision, but I'm like, all he kept saying was, we got to get Trump out of, like, that's not a campaign.
And the news ain't either.
We got to get Trump out of office. That's not a campaign. That's just, what is Joe Biden's vision?
Tyranny.
What is it?
If somebody is running on removing somebody else, that's tyranny. That's a dictatorship.
Right.
Means that I'm trying to get him out the way so I can, like, what are you? What are you? Who are you? Who are you when you need to take somebody out? And came in and did absolutely nothing. Like Deshaunay said, Biden's vision was, I'm not Trump.
That's it.
I'm not Trump. That's like somebody coming to you and trying to offer you a relationship and say, you know what? I'm not your ex. Right. I ain't telling you none of my good traits. I'm just gonna tell you I'm not that person. Yeah, but you could be bad in another kind of way. Duh. Stacey says they think the show must go on and we are moving past the misogyny. I think they just gonna continue on the show whether we with them or not. They just gonna play the show. Now, which part of the show you fall in, which part of the show you agree with is up to you and your ideology and how you think. But I don't even think they concerned whether we believe them or not. I don't think they care. Again, once I saw them put up that wall, and that fake wall with Joe Byron, and they made it look like he was in Paris, and it was folding up and crinkling up, and the wall was blowing, and the soldiers was standing right there acting like they ain't see the wall blowing, knowing America behind there. I knew they ain't care no more. They just gonna do it. They don't care.
So y'all know it's Pride Month and everybody is catering to the Pride community. So we're gonna play this video. Yeah, the college that most of them go to she went to Yale because the college is Harvard. Harvard is the college that's like most of them go to. Harvard is the institution because they're working with China and they're working with Bill Gates and all them. So Harvard is the one that. Yeah, that's the main one. Let me mute my mic. Hold on.
Friends at the North Face, we're traveling all the gay across America. Put on your boots and come out. Side with us. See you there, besties.
Ladies and gentlethems, I'm getting tired. Here's yet another company you can add to the list of woke corporate virtue signaling, the North Face, that has now released their new Pride campaign. Because in case your sexuality was not enough of a personality trait already, you can wear the Pride flag on one of their shirts. And they're a private company, they can do whatever they want, but this is pandering. And as soon as all this Pride stuff is over, guess what? They're going to go back to regularly scheduled programming. Wait for the next fringe woke campaign and have a fresh ad for your eyes for whatever that is. This is a swift... And maybe don't support North Face.
Them things ain't even attractive. I feel like they all want us to look like the Capitol. Y'all know the people that live in the Capitol on Hunger Games? They look just like that, didn't they? That's why they have people like Summer Walker shave out her head off and put a ding dong on top so people can start looking weird. They want us to all look like rejects. That way the rejects feel like they included. Listen, that don't even look good. That doesn't even look good. That looks scary. If I saw something in front of me with all that makeup on and all that wig and that is disgusting. That looked demonic, y'all. I saw a girl running. Blanche, I think you had shared a video with me, and it was that girl in there who was stripping on her pole and her kitchen caught on fire. When she ran off, y'all, her heels looked like hoofs. And all I could think of was the goat. Like they have made us look at these things that are supposed to be normal, but really they demonic. Like when she ran off, it looked like she was a horse. Like it was so weird to me. Same thing with this. They have us doing things that are demonic that we don't even realize. That's why it's important to get into your Bible and know what the Bible say about these things, about these rituals, about these things they introducing us to and teaching us. Because from what I understand, a pagan ritual is a pagan ritual. Them killing, whatever rituals they do, saging ain't no different than any other ritual. It's all ritualistic. It's all pagan. None is higher than the other, just like with sin. So you saging or you run around in Baal hooves or you worshiping a Christmas tree, it's all the same. It's all, God said, no, stop doing it. So all of this stuff that these people are doing to transform themselves, makeup and all that stuff was taught to them by the fallen angels. They look like demons. Crazy look yourself. Crazy look yourself. The more these people go, the more normal I want to look. No, we're going Saturday, Blanche? I think we're still going Saturday.
I'm about to play this.
You tell me that? What is a woman? Can you tell me that? Well, you're at the Women's March. You must have some idea. Please, if one person could tell me what a woman is.
You are not here for women. We ask you to leave.
What is that?
I'm a husband. I'm a father of 4. I host a talk show. I give speeches. I write books. I like to make sense of things. A woman is not anything in particular.
There is not one particular thing.
It could be many things to many people. Some women have penises, right? Some men have vaginas.
I like scented candles. I've watched Sex and the City.
Yeah,
How do I know if I'm a woman?
that's a great question.
You're not a scientist. You're not a gender studies major.
No,
How do you know that you're a man?
I guess because I got a dick.
Can a man become a woman?
I'm not a woman, so I can't really answer that.
Women only know what women are.
Are you a cat?
No.
Can you tell me what a cat is? You want to tell us what a woman is?
I'm a biological woman.
How you gonna say you're a biological woman, but ain't no such thing as a woman? How that make sense?
How does it make? It doesn't even make any sense.
Tell me how you can say you don't see gender and say you're the wrong gender. If you don't see it, how you know you're the wrong one? You know what I'm saying? How does that make sense? Like y'all are these people are just so double-minded. They're so double-minded, and really, in all actuality, these are very, 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 very few and far between cases. They want to make this crap right here seem like it's so prevalent to children. They want the kids to think, if I am not doing this, then I don't fit in. Like y'all, they are using transgender like we used back in the day, clothes and shoes. If you don't have certain clothes and certain shoes, you wasn't considered a cool kid. Right. They are making transgender and gay what the cool kids do. Do you know how much pressure that is for children in middle school, elementary? That's the epitome of growing up, is wanting to fit in and find out who you are. And you're telling me this is what y'all presenting to our kids as what's cool? We are doomed. It's over. It is over. When you start telling kids this is cool, it's over. Fool-la-la.
And just imagine if a man isn't a man and a woman is a woman, then everything's up for grabs. See, what people don't realize is that what they're doing is this will erase the truth. If a man isn't a man and a woman isn't a woman, then that means everything else is up in the air as well. It won't just stop here. It'd be, well, is a child really a child? Is a cat not a human? Is my, like, it just keeps going. So at the end of the day, this has a very, very bad end. So when Ketanji Brown gets on TV and says she can't define what a woman is, but then she's also sympathizing with pedophiles, that should let you know where all this stuff is really going. I keep telling people that they're going to tell the children are going to say, if a 5-year-old can say, I'm a man or a woman, then that child can also say, I'm an adult.
And I want to have sex.
And I want to have sex.
Do y'all remember, and it wasn't that far long ago that people were saying, ain't no way in the world gay can lead to trans. That gay can lead to pedophilia.
Right.
Y'all remember? And now you can clearly see how it is if you're bringing down the restrictions for everything and loosening everybody up. Listen, y'all, working in middle school, all these kids do is touch each other. The boys touch the boys, the girls touch the girls, the boys and girls touch each other. It's just like, if you work in a school, I work in a predominantly African-American black school. I'm gonna just say black for just so you can know what I'm talking about. And all they do is touch, hands, rubbing. They can't keep their hands off of each other. And the thing about it is, basically, I feel like they want these kids to be like going around in circles, holding each other's hands, throwing up roses in the air and having big just love affairs. Everybody just polyamorous. And that is how listen, if you have a child in middle school, that's what's going on. Tell your child to keep their hands to themselves, because all they do is touch and sit in each other's lap and rub each other. The boys be close to the boys. The girls be close to the girls. It don't matter if they tall, short, play football, back. It don't matter. Even if your kid is the cool, popular kid, they doing it too. And it is the weirdest phenomenon. And I said, basically, they want these kids, and it's giving sex orgy, y'all. It's giving fluid freedom. It's giving that everybody's accepting that we can do what we want to do, and it's just like love and happiness, and it's okay to somebody come up in there with the monkeypox and y'all touching. That's when it's gonna be a problem. Keep them. Watch your kids, because these kids is real touchy-feely, too comfortable with each other, touching each other.
So let me go again.
Okay, sorry. Yes, rebuke that.
Medically transitioned. I'm a biological woman that medically transitioned to appear like a male. I will never be a man.
And so they go on the internet and they're told that all of their problems will be solved if they become a man.
So you worry that there could be a sort of social contagion element of this?
A teeny tiny bit, maybe. It got me at 42. Your child doesn't have a chance.
And you're affirming it with hormones that have never been used in this way.
Puberty blockers, which are completely reversible.
Completely reversible.
One of the drugs used is Lupron, right? Which has actually been used to chemically castrate sex offenders.
You know what? I'm not sure that we should continue with this interview.
So you don't want to talk about the drugs that you give to kids, or?
How can they be removing the healthy breasts of 15-year-old girls?
There are masculine girls. There are femme boys. What do we do about that? Carve them up?
How can this whole thing be happening?
I wanted us to have a safe place to be able to talk about this.
Part of me wants to ask why you care so much.
I care about the truth. I care about children.
Now here goes the biggest argument is they say, why do you care so much? Well, most folks don't care. They're only forced to care when you all start bringing this stuff into the schools and putting flags up and most folks don't care. Most folks just mind their business. Folks only care when you all start intruding all this stuff in people's lives. This is like just think about some of the books. The one professor that got fired, but will eventually be a pioneer because he or she coined the term minor attracted.
Yeah.
I spoke before about how they're going to stop demonizing child molesters and pedophiles. They're going to start saying that they have an ailment. Then they're going to start saying they were born like that. Then they're going to start protecting the pedophiles. And you know who's going to be leading that charge?
Mm-hmm.
You know who's going to be rah-rah in the streets and fighting? You know who's going to be saying, let the pedophiles live? The same folks that was mad at Kyle Rittenhouse for shooting one of them. The same people.
The same ones that was crumping?
The same ones that was crumping. The same ones. They're going to use your people, mostly our women. They're going to use our women to be in these streets and be fighting for all of these causes. Every last one of them.
And they doing it.
Even down to pedophilia. And folks would be like, that ain't going to happen. That's impossible. I would never. You would. Because 50 years ago, you would have said no to abortion. Now you're fighting for it.
50 years ago, you would have said no to that lady being. You can clearly see black women are the ones going to be in charge of it when the person that's soft on pedophilia, that is the first black woman, female Supreme Court justice, is soft on it. If y'all don't think that is a setup, you are not paying attention. Look what these people are doing. Giving kids, listen, we all know hormones is what makes you feel your gender. If I stop giving you the hormones or block the hormones that make you feel your gender, you're not going to feel your gender. That is why they pump our kids full of soy and they pump our kids full of all of these things to stop their whatever they supposed to get, whether you're a girl in the girly stuff or you're a boy in a boy. I used to be very tomboyish, but I never thought that I was not in my right body. I can imagine if I had been a kid growing up right now, what I would feel and what I would think at this time. Because they telling you confused. They telling you it's okay that you don't know. Like when I was the counselor came in my classroom and I was absolutely disgusted, not by her because I love her, but what the video she was playing was saying. Like it was almost encouraging, basically saying if you are LGBTQ, you're special. If you're LGBTQ and somebody bullying you in class, you get to go and put your hand up and go and leave. If I want to cut class, great. Guess what? I'm gay now and everybody is bothering me and everybody is picking on me and nobody like me, so I can come and go as I please. Those are the kids in my school that are the most flagrant because they have so much freedom and they have so many passes because they are protected. Can't nobody say nothing to them. Can't nobody say you a F. Can't nobody say you gay. Can't nobody say none of that to these kids. They would get in trouble. You can't say, pop them on their hand. You can't say that. Like, are you crazy?
Right.
Shanae says, I saw a video of a trans woman telling a black woman she's only attracted to straight men, and the black woman had no put. I would have told her, ew, him, yuck. How you gonna be attracted to straight men? Like, do you know how demonic that is? Do you know how demonic that is to try to flip somebody? That is the from the pits of hell. Be gay. Go be with gay people. Why would you want to try to flip somebody who's already, at least don't have that cross? Like, what? You want to make me miserable like you. Misery love company. You want me to be just as miserable as your little flamboyant self. You made me mad.
I don't know. I got some more.
Is this video over?
It's not over, but
get on my face. Inclusion is definitely a slippery slope. It's too late now, though, Katie, with the inclusion stuff, because they preaching acceptance to everybody. When really they not accepting everybody, they're excluding real women and real men. Like when you think about it, they preaching acceptance, but the overall picture gets us to excluding what's real. Make it make sense. Double-minded. Talking about you ain't got to tell nobody you was born, what you was born. You imagine? Can you imagine being with somebody and they got the surgery and you didn't know and you wanted children? Can you imagine? And they tell you, like, a girl did that. There was a girl who was a makeup blogger. She was with her boyfriend, that white girl. Y'all know who I'm talking about? She was with her boyfriend for years. He proposed to her, and that's when she told him. And she had millions of followers. And do you know people was in her comments saying it's okay? Like, are you crazy?
Hold on. They were saying what?
It's okay. Like her lying to him, because it's a man, him lying to his boyfriend all those years was wrong. What is that woman? It's a white transgender that does makeup, very popular. I mean, millions of followers. And he came. If you look on the outside, it look like a woman, but that is a man. Nobody knew it was a man, y'all. Nobody who watched the makeup videos knew it was a man. Nobody knew it was a man. She came out online. Well, she told the story online. Weird. And everybody was in the comments saying, it's okay. You don't have to tell nobody. And I was like, the first thing this was back in like 2017, 18. The first thing that popped into my Nikki, that's it. Blanche. Nikki Tutorials. Right there. Yes. Lied.
So Nikki Tutorials was a woman?
A boy. Doing makeup videos as a girl and did not tell her fiance until after he proposed that she was born a boy.
Man, he knew. I ain't trying to hear that.
Well, even if he knew, the people in the comments were saying it was okay.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. He trying to save face. He knew. I ain't getting him no kind of pass.
Probably.
I ain't never seen anytime you see them Transformers, you can tell.
Crazy, y'all.
And I'm saying you can tell when you around them because they don't act like regular women. It's forced. It's like they put on a show. It ain't real.
I don't know, Bree, if they still together. They probably he looked a little flamboyant too. He wasn't on a cut and narrow, y'all. I don't think he.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he wasn't on the straight and narrow.
Literally straight.
There's this one I wanted to, because now we're about to get into these funny ones before we go. And there was this one where it was, shoot. I don't know where it is.
Hip-hop community is most likely.
There was a video of the guy in the car. It was the video of the guy in the car. Oh, let me find it. Give me 1 second. Because there was a video of a guy in a car, and he was trying to get the girl's phone number or trying to talk to her, and then he just like switched it up when she was like, no. Oh man. I mean, I finally see.
I'm just talking.
Yeah, I saw you was muted.
I'll be telling you when you muted. I'll be telling you.
I think you was gonna start talking though.
Deshaunay says, right, we can't be women anymore. We are breeders, menstruating people, and lactating people. Correct. We do all that.
Right.
Thank you, Greg. Somebody got my back.
I care about the women who are having their opportunities.
I want y'all to watch this one clip. We're gonna run through these other clips, but this one was funny though. Okay, hold on, y'all. Here we go. This was gonna be And it's all in honor of Pride Month. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me mute myself. Hold up.
Birthing people. Correct.
My name's Jamal, number 443.
Number.
Why though?
Because I don't. I'm not interested.
Alright, but you already know I'm trying to.
It does not matter what you want. I don't want to fuck, so no.
Bruh, come on now.
No.
You tripping me off. You
Look,
just let me talk.
can you get off me?
Nah, bro.
What are you touching me for? No, I'm not.
Bro.
I'm not interested. You're not my type.
Like, you're not fucking Beyonce, bitch. Don't sit
It
right
don't
here and
fucking
try to
matter
play
if
me
I'm
like that.
Beyonce
Jamal
or not.
triggered as
You're
hell.
asking me for something, right?
You should have never came
You're
here,
asking
bro.
me, right?
Bitch, let me clear this up. I'm only fucking here because my mother keep asking me to have a baby. For real, for real. So don't give all that. Just take me to fuck home. I don't even care. Do you got a lighter? Because I need to smoke my cigarette.
You can catch the bus.
That's why I can't do cunts. They do too fucking much. And then when you smack one of their asses, it's a problem.
They tried to fuck out of Atlanta.
Not saying that his mama want him to have a baby. How you get feminine so fast?
Do you see how fast he switched it up?
Which one is the act?
Do you see how fast he switched that up?
Cousin, which one is the act? But neither one of them probably him, demonic self. He probably got 15 personalities in there. Thank you, baby.
He switched that up quick.
Tripping. What he said, see, that's why I don't mess with these. He talking about, so what you want to do? You're going to be smashing up. See, this is why I don't mess with these cunts. Because these cunts, if they get the really cunt. Girl, you dodged the bullet. You almost had a baby with a gay man. Girl. You should be telling God, thank you. Stop playing. Yeah.
He was like, come on, bruh.
Yeah. Miss, where she at? I saw her comment. She talking about what is happening. Oh, Deshaun talking about what is happening, baby. We don't know. Craziness, Decepticons. Bree says, Bevelyn Williams posted, there's no pride in allowing another man to play in your butt. Correct. Why are you proud of that? Why are you? Can you
That man said he won't get a baby for his mama. His mama wants some grant.
Again.
But hold up. Think about his mother, though. Why would you tell him to do that? To go deceive some woman?
Trash. You garbage. You want the world to think your son's straight. And so you Jezebel, she a deceiver too. She's a deceiver too, manipulating her son. That's probably why he gay. His mammy. He probably act just like his mama. Can you imagine what kind of person, what kind of woman you got to be to give your son advice to go trick a girl to have a baby so the world can think he's straight? You weirdo. You are weird. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, something is wrong with these people. Literally, something is wrong with these people. Like, that is crazy that you would even say that. Tell on your mama like that. Thank you, Natalie and Lynn. I appreciate y'all.
He said, drop me off.
Baby, where your call?
Drop me off.
Greg West says he is Starscream from the Decepticons. He transformed from a jet to a robot. Correct.
Right.
Tasha said, play it again. Blanche, you gonna play it again?
Yeah, I'll play it again. Yeah, great question is who was recording? Because I kind of feel like
setup.
It's a setup, or maybe they was I don't know. Because I know sometimes supposed to be trying to put people on blast, and they be
tripping. Everybody
trying to make fun of them.
Everybody tripping. He turned real film real fast. Yeah, women are beards. A lot of women don't even know they beards. A lot of women know they are, but they just don't want to believe it. Like, I believe there's a high percentage of women in marriages married to gay men. I believe there's a lot of gay men. And I think that just because the ultimate sin is that. So the devil finna rock out. He finna have everybody doing that Everybody doing that. All the men doing that. That's the only way he can destroy the family. It's through lust. It's through fornication. And not just with women. Not just with women. The devil wants you in that with. The devil wants you gay. The devil wants you transgender. So you know, if as worldly as these people are, look around you and look at all the crime and all the love waning cold that's going on around you. You know, dang on well, a lot of these men are sleeping with men. Definitely in Hollywood. Definitely the men in Hollywood are doing it. Everybody, Lil Baby, all of them that you looking at, Future, all of them. You cannot convince me. All of them have done it because that's how they get your allegiance. They got to get you to do something that is
compromise you. You got to compromise yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, they got to get you on the books for something.
Yes, and it's got to be it got to be something that they can get you for. And that's it. For a man, that's the one.
I mean, you know, it's a setup because they filmed it. But at the same time, though, this is real though. Like not saying this, but this happens. Like this is dudes be code switching, especially it's easier to code switch now because what women are attracted to is a kid. Like, you know, chains and tattoos. So a guy can put a kid on and women are attracted to that because now it's all about imagery. If you look like a rapper or maybe an athlete, then you can it's easier, you know, you can get a woman. You get you in a section in the hookah lounge or the club, you got a body, you got a nice whip. Now you can deceive women easier. So you can put her on the front for what, a day or two. And then once you have sex with her, she get pregnant or whatever, you know. But this is very real though. This code switching, yeah, because I done seen dudes I play ball with at the gym, and then you see them out and they like with a whole dude, like it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's
and
just
they be real
amazing.
masculine. The reason why I'm saying, listen, y'all. So think about it. If so, we know about Baal worship. We know about all those things. We know that Satan's ultimate goal is to get us out of order with God. The sin that's the biggest sin is the sin against your temple. The biggest sin is an abomination. The biggest sin is a man having another man enter into his rear end. That is an abomination to God because it's a defamation. It's defiling your temple. It's defiling what you were created for. You're not supposed to waste your seed like that. So if y'all don't think that the devil want everybody doing his max sin, you gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy. And I believe that he don't want you just with women. He wants you. That's why it's such a
going all the way.
We want you all the way. Why would he stop short? And like the Bible says, it's a snowball, just like what's happening now. The more you sin, so for instance, it may start with something like pornography and snowball all the way into serial killing. You can't tell me that these men are not watching this porn and being with these women and being in this industry and not being tempted to keep pushing the envelope. Because then they can't get off. Satan make it where your flesh ain't even pleasing you, so you need more and more and more. It's like that with drugs. So it's like that with sex. It's like that with money. Whatever you get tied up in, whatever your cross is, you ain't gonna stop unless God come and snatch you up out of it, and you start seeing what's going on in your life. You will get deeper and deeper and deeper in sin. Sin is limitless, and Satan wants you at the limit. I believe there's a lot of men that do it. I'm not gonna say a high majority, but how many righteous men do we have in this world? How many men do we have that's really righteous? Not that many. So a high majority of these men are either cheating with a woman or a man. And I believe a lot of the times when they are living that lifestyle, it's men too.
Let me y'all want to play it again or I got another one?
I don't know.
I got another one. This one is
play it.
You know these are foolish, right? These are gonna be foolish. But
a beard is a gay man who uses a woman as a cover.
So let me mute this real quick.
Okay, I'm listening and watching.
You're not gonna let it put nobody else. Right now, we're all playing. You're not gonna let
He think he a woman squaring up with a woman like that, sneaking her like that. Like you're a coward, and you're a coward, and you're a loser. What's his name? 16.
No, I think she was 16.
Oh, he put his hands on a minor girl?
Yes, man, she worked for him. She was trying to clock out early. I think she was calling somebody to pick her up, and he was like, "No, you can't clock out." She said something to him.
Do you know how emotional you gotta be and out of control for you to hit somebody in their face because they want to go home? All you gotta do is write her up and get out the door. What do you need to put your hands on her for? Like, and these are the kind of people that are going to be in positions of power, y'all. You're not gonna be able to say, baby, that's what I need my YouTube to pop. I got to get away from these people because
Right.
I know before long, everybody should be finding other avenues out of this world. Y'all should not be circling, getting deeper and deeper into this world. Y'all should be finding avenues to get out of it. You need to find out what you need to be doing. What is God's purpose for you so you can start doing that. When you start doing that, he's going to honor your intent to worship him, to share, to edify him, and he's going to reward that and get you where you need to be. He know we don't need to be in the world. That's why we're supposed to be set apart and we're supposed to be separated. If you are now getting more and more intrigued into the world, then you are crazy. You are supposed to be looking for a way out right now. Do y'all see what's going on around us? You should be looking for a way out of this world, a way to make your own money, to grow your own food, to live your own life separate from what these people doing out here. Because you go in some restaurants and the whole staff is LGBTQ. You go in some stores, in the mall, the whole store either presents themselves as that. If they're not, everybody got purple hair, green hair, sticks coming through their eyeballs, and all kind of weird, wild reject crap. And it's like, I can't stay here much longer. I can't let my kids keep seeing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. They want these people to feel like it's normal. I feel like my baby didn't get a job that she applied for because she was not what they was looking for. You know what I'm saying?
You best believe you talk about discrimination.
Starbucks didn't hire my baby. Listen, they hired her. They called her. She interviewed. They went through it with her, and the lady was like, "You can start training. You could come." Yada yada yada. And her friend worked there, and I think the friend might have mentioned to the lady who interviewed my baby mentioned to the friend about her job status, and that lady called my baby back, and she said, "You sure you don't want to get it?" And she was kind of like telling her she can still work, but they never called her in for training. Never. I said, "Baby, and good, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
You don't want to be nowhere around them people. Forget them people."
Somebody read a blog that said all pornography is. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Popeye's manager was arrested on Monday after a video showed him hitting a female employee who was said to be 16 years old. It is unclear what went on prior to that moment. However, according to online reports, the altercation allegedly happened because a young woman wanted to clock out.
Ridiculous.
So, Lynn Drew, I read a blog that said all pornography is gay, and I was blown away. So the reason why pornography is gay is because you're actually, okay, let's put it this way. If you were watching a guy have sex with a woman, you wouldn't want to see a fat, nasty, disgusting guy having sex with a woman. You'd want to see a guy that would be aesthetically pleasing to be having sex with a woman. So in a way, it is homosexual because you're looking for an attractive man to be with an attractive woman, and you watching that man have sex with that woman. So you have to be enjoying, and not you just enjoy the woman, you enjoy the man too. You enjoy the whole thing. So actually, it is homosexual.
And that's what Satan wants y'all to think is not. He wants us to think that these things are normal, that we should be looking at this. And y'all should not. I know when y'all done, y'all feel nasty. I know y'all feel disgusting. Like, because it just, and I think, listen, I don't know, Pastor Todd is a reject. But I understand the point. You know what I'm saying about what he means about how disgusting it looks. You know what I'm saying, and whatnot. You know, once you're done, that's how your spirit feel. He just demonstrated it poorly, but that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why you feel convicted. You know, after, because you're really not supposed to be doing that. You know, so. And
if you ever see a lot of people in the porn industry, you know, see them getting interviewed and stuff. A lot of them are pretty much kind of soulless. Like, they're not really. It's almost like they're able to talk so unemotionally, like it's all gone. Like, if you ever listen to them talk, they're very calm, very casual, very matter of fact about the most outrageous topics. It's almost scary. They're almost like already transhuman. Because to me, like, once you do porn as a job, as industry, you pretty much numbed your body and your spirit to the point where you really kind of just on autopilot. You know, you just, you function on a very low level.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is at work, though. I mean, you have to be low vibrational as I don't know what to go into work every day, and your job is to have sex. You have to be that. I don't care what you say. You got to be on some drugs. You got to be on some alcohol. If you going in there sober and doing that every single day and feeling good about yourself, oh baby, you part Nephilim. You ain't got no soul. You ain't got no. You got to be half Nephilim, because ain't no way you don't feel that. I'm sorry. Yes, Tasha. I agree. She says, yes, you're getting turned on by what you see on the screen, and you are watching both people, and one is your same sex. That's how the devil gets in. He gets in with little things like that in your subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Latasha is absolutely correct. And other things like saying that lesbian sex is not as bad, or is not bad, but men to men. That's how it's the same thing. The devil trick is devil in the details. It's trickery.
Mm-hmm.
It's to warp your mind, to get your mind reprobate, or in a place where the devil can access it. And then once he can access it, it's over. Once you give him access to your mind and your thoughts, it's over. He's going to take control. And that's why I said, I feel like there's a lot of men who battle lust, and the lust is with other men as well. Yes, with women, but men as well. Look at these people. These people don't care. These people are off the deep end. At this point, they don't care. I mean, look, they saying a pedophile judge can be a judge. Like, these people don't care. They out here wilding. YOLO.
Yeah. And it's crazy. I'm thinking about this now, but so they get heterosexual men to agree with homosexuality through it could be through lesbian sex.
Correct.
Because it's just, and then they get, so if you think about it, the whole purpose of pornography is for soul corruption. Because I remember when I was growing up, a porn tape, or pool tape used to be like a pool tape. Pool tape is like, you masturbate to it. It's pool tape.
Don't you masturbate to it all?
No, I'm talking about, it's pornography, but I'm saying they used to come on VHS back in the day.
Oh, what you call it? That's what I'm saying. A pool tape?
Pull, like you pulling. Pull.
Y'all say that?
Pull is anyway, listen.
Oh, pool tape. Oh, I thought you meant you pull the tape out, like you.
No, pool tape.
Oh, that's new for me, y'all. Y'all heard that?
So the taste back in the day was like a treasure. So what they did with pornography was to have like the whole block. It would be like one porno tape, or maybe a couple, and it'd be like one house had them. So when the mom left or whoever was in the house, the adults left, we'd all go over there and watch the porn. But the funny thing is, those porn tapes, those flick tapes, was expensive though. They were expensive. It was like $50, $60, like it was expensive. Think about now, porn is free.
Free.
Think about how do you go in an industry where y'all was charging $100 for a tape and now it's free? How are y'all making money?
How we get here? That's because the devil paying them.
How y'all making money?
The devil paying y'all. Worldly wins. The devil got to be paying y'all because we're paying y'all. Well, it's free. It's free. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, y'all. And now listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm not going to say no names, but one of my students went to juvenile yesterday because he went in the bathroom stall, went over the top of, now we talking about 7th and 8th graders, went over the stall with his phone and recorded another student pulling. Lit and shared it with the school.
With the school?
With the school. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me, y'all. First of all, all the kids' crazy selves was worried about the boy in the stall and wasn't thinking about the recorder. For you, everybody going to bathroom stall for their personal business. I agree. What that little boy was doing was absolutely incredibly wrong and again. But for you to climb over the top and record him is insane to me. What if that boy was in there pooping or scratching his butt? You would have recorded whatever he was doing and shared it. He happened to be doing that. You would have, man, juvenile, a smart kid that makes awful decisions. I was like, what in the name of the Lord? These kids are out of control, y'all. These kids, sex is nothing to them. These kids talk about sex like it's nothing, and that's because they have access to porn. So I have 6th graders at my school that make sex tapes. They have sex tapes that have been passed around the school. They doing the nasty in the bathrooms, in the teachers' lounge, everywhere.
I remember the boy.
6th grade.
Remember the boy that got stabbed up in New York a couple of years ago?
Yes. That was bad.
They were, and the girl, they made a sex tape with a girl, and she telling her brother that not the guy that really slept with her, but the good kid.
Correct.
She picked the good kid to say, oh, it was him, and they cut that boy up like that over that girl's sex tape being fast. And here go the cold part. She didn't even get in trouble.
It's like y'all.
The cold part of it all, she didn't even get in trouble. And I was like, this girl got a sex tape out, which is already egregious at 14 years old. I think she was young. But then to blame the good kid.
You sick, demonic. You're going to pay for that, young lady, because even at 16, 14, 12, I don't care how old you are, you know that is wrong. You know that's wrong. You know that's wrong. You got that boy killed, murdered.
I'm talking about stabbed 30. I'm talking about hacked up by grown men. It was bad.
And then didn't help because people, what is it? What's that phenomenon called? Somebody, what is that phenomenon called? What people don't help because they think somebody else gonna do it?
Yeah. They was pushing them out the store, all that. I said,
go ahead.
Lynn Drew brought up a great point with all pornography is homosexual. And I'm so glad I didn't watch pornography. I don't watch it no more. Because I remember the last time I watched, I was like, this is evil. And you know, I realized it was evil because I was watching porn and I was looking on the list. The other stuff was coming up. It was like trans stuff. They were just I ain't even search. They just slide it in there. Like the next few videos gonna be trans, whether you ask for it or not. I'm like, what the heck going on? I started realizing that's how they gonna get people. You're gonna be so caught up in your lust because most folks either gonna be masturbating to the porn or having sex to it. So imagine you lose your mind for a second, and then on the screen it's two men. It's 2 men.
Or 2 women, let's be clear.
Or 2 trans women.
Ugh, yuck.
Yeah,
yuck, y'all. Repent for that. If y'all seen it, repent for that. Wide Awake says, I call it a distraction or diversion along with spiritual deception, homosexual perversion, and lust. I believe it's running rampant. I believe it's all over. I believe it's all over. I believe that a lot of us will be extremely astonished by what some of these people that we know and love are doing. I believe we would be sick.
Especially when they putting stuff on their mouth.
Yuck.
And especially when they putting ropes around their neck.
And they saying that's okay, and we excuse it, or not even just excusing it. We just not discussing it. We're not talking about it. We're not saying it's bad. We're not saying it's wrong. Y'all, they just doing whatever they want to do at this point.
The surgery can't be that good. Here goes the cold part about the surgery. They don't make the surgery. They don't make the vagina functioning.
Crazy.
So the vagina is not made to have sex. It's just made for aesthetic. It's made for a look. So most of them trans folks can't even have sex with the fake vagina.
It hurt. That's what they said.
Think about it. It's just skin. It ain't no moisture. Ain't no lubricant. Come on.
Not come on.
Come on now. I remember one time I was at a.
Oh, go ahead.
I was at a barbecue, and there was everybody thought it was a girl in the group, and on Facebook, it was a Facebook group. You only see the person's profile picture, right? And then when you go to their page, this person had a selected photos that were just taken with the perfect angles, like the perfect lighting angle. So everybody was trying to get at this new girl in the Facebook group, and so somebody had like a barbecue, and that person came to the barbecue, and when that person came, and I spoke to the person, I immediately knew it was a man. Like a Little Red Riding Hood. When you say, "My, what big hands you have," the better to grab you with. You say, "My, what big feet you have," because I'm looking like what I'm talking about: long feet, big hands, tall. But the crazy part was like this all looked feminine though, and then like this looked feminine. So they didn't have a surgery though. Like they had the surgery, and the hormones. And so I'm texting people like, that's something is off. That ain't a woman. And everybody like, nah, it's a woman. All that, right? Everybody drinking, having a good time. I'm like, man, something ain't right. So I said, let me ask some questions.
Let me ask some questions.
I said, did you play sports growing up? She was like, nah, I was a dancer. Ballet. I was like, you about 6'2". You ain't no way in the world. I'm like, so you didn't play. I'm like, you a 6'2" woman and you didn't touch a basketball.
Not one.
I was like, you didn't play notes. Like, no, I danced. And then so she said she was a dancer, like a traveling stripper.
Now let me ask some questions. You messy and petty. Really?
I had to ask because they were telling me I was crazy.
You are very bold. Going up there.
They were telling me I was crazy. So I said, let me ask some questions because I could be wrong.
Point. You're gonna get that point out.
So I could be wrong. So she didn't pass the questions. She didn't pass the answer. Because I'm like, you would have played some basketball. You would have touched the ball at least once. Because them feet, the feet was so long that you touching the basketball. Anyway, so we go outside, right? Everybody go outside. And then with no music and it's more quiet outside, everybody can hear her talk now.
Oh.
And so now the voice done went from something. Yeah. Now you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then there was a guy that I knew. There was another party the following week, right? The person that we know from the group had these house parties. Now they have these house parties, but after a certain time, the couples are a swinger couple.
Mm.
So when they have these, after a certain time, if you don't want to be a part of the festivities, that they'll make an announcement. It's 1:30, 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, this thing gonna change. So if y'all don't want to be a part of it, y'all are welcome to leave now. So some folks will leave, and then some folks will stay. But you think you want to be freaky till you got a couple that's swingers and they doing everything.
Oh, nasty.
It sounds fun to you to see what's people swinging and jumping and splash. Okay.
But it looks demonic.
So that person, that transformer, was at the party with a person, right? Now he in the pool, and we getting now we out of town, but we getting feedback telling us that this person is messing with this transformer.
Somebody you know.
Somebody I know messing with a transformer.
At the pool with him.
In the pool with him. In the pool now. So they're getting freaky in the pool, right? They leave the party and they leave together, walking hand in hand. Now, that following week, the leader of the group, the I guess the group controller, I guess
admin.
Not admin, but like the creator of the group, I guess.
Oh, I thought
the person that created the group.
On Facebook.
She asked the person. She says, "I'm hearing a lot of conflicting stories, so I need to ask you, are you a woman?" And then this person said, "Yes, I'm a woman." Then she says, "Were you born a woman?"
Oh.
And then she said, "No."
That's different.
And then she said, "How long have you been a woman?" And she said, or he said, "Since I was 18."
Oh no.
So, but the person only got found out because they had this thing on Tuesday. Everybody went to on Tuesday, like this happy hour on Tuesday, and that person got too comfortable and they was out, because after you passed the barbecue test, now you go into the cook. Now you go into the happy hour. You feel like everybody don't, and then, right, and then a bunch of guys. Was questioning, hitting the person that runs the group up, like, "Hey, this ain't no woman," right? So she puts out this long thing to let everybody know the person was a whatever. So that person that was the trans was hitting up all these guys in the group. Like, "Here's my number." They about to they're about to blackball me. They're about to kick me out because they hate me because I look good. Like, just
you are a boy, Damon. Like, sit out. You're a man. Stop playing. Like, no, like, quit trying to twist and trick our brains. Listen, it is what it is. The craziest part about it, Blanche, is they are literally trying to reverse everything they've taught us since we started school. About gender, about DNA. They trying to change our mind. They trying to say, we didn't say that. We didn't say that. Like, yes, y'all did. Y'all, and the thing about it is all of these things are real. We know that a woman is a woman and a man is a man. They literally are so trying to smoke and mirrors you into accepting what they got going on. Stop playing. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. You are a boy, sir. You need to not be in a group, sir. The fact that you got into a pool with somebody and held somebody's hand and you didn't tell them that you were born a man is despicable.
Here goes the crazy part. So the guy that it happened to, once she puts the information out to let everybody know that this person was a transformer, that guy, I'm not lying to you, and I honestly felt bad for him because he went into a state of depression. I'm talking about, do you remember when Martin, on the Martin show, when he left and went to a little convent and half his hair was braided?
Yes, he was ridiculous.
Right. He was looking like that. I felt so bad for that dude because he used to post pictures like, "This is me happy," and it'd be like his face just like it was sad. I'm not joking. It was sad.
You did it to that?
I do.
Oh, do you know how sick you are? If you straight, do you know how incredible that is?
I do.
You know how incredible that is? And they want us to think that is okay. I don't want to sleep with no man. I don't want to do it. So if I don't want to do it, you can't trick. That is rape. That
to me, it actually is, though.
That boy should be in jail. That should be a crime. They talking about a hate bill crime. That should be a crime. That should be a crime.
But let me fast forward, though. Let me fast forward.
I think I agree real quick, Blanche. He probably knew, but then when y'all found out, then he got sad.
Okay, listen, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, it's possible.
He probably was so happy y'all thought it was a woman.
Yeah, it's possible. And you know what's crazy? He used to come to my gym. He stopped coming to the gym. Like the dude was in a really, like, I'm talking about, it was bad. Like, I'm talking about depressed for like 3 years straight.
He humped that. He humped that. Humped it.
Then, so fast forward years from that. So let's say we're now 3 years from that. Let's say maybe like 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years. I see somebody I used to work with post him and the Transformer on social media.
Are they together?
Like the guy he posted, and I said, so I text him. I said, hey man, that's not a woman. That's a here he go. How you know? I say, listen, man. I said I was in the group. I said, I'm telling you now, it's not. Are you sure? I say, listen, man, that's not a woman. I'm texting him.
Hold on to it so bad, lusty self.
I'm texting him like, dude, because if you see the Transformer in the pictures, it looks like your typical exotic chick.
It's a boy.
It's a whole. But guess what? Got the surgery down to got the ribs removed. I'm telling you, the surgery is got the breast implants, butt implants, like got the whole surgery. But when she do like this, them hands like Dr. J. Hands like Dr. J.
What is wrong?
But my point is, yeah, it's crazy. But my point is, if I could see that was a Transformer off of first encounter, how are y'all getting that far with this person? Like it's blowing my mind. How are y'all going on dates and escapade with this person?
Ain't no way. Ain't no they know. You know.
Ain't no way. It's impossible.
Unless your discernment is just that, unless you so worldly and so lusty that you don't care. Because I believe there's some men that probably get there. You know what I'm saying? They see the booty, they see the boobs, and they see the, and they get all crazy, and then they go too far, and then they regret it and want to jump off a bridge the next day. I think that happens. But I don't think it happened like that. I don't think, like at that barbecue, your friend had to know that after y'all was discussing it, then you need to at least start questioning.
So in somewhat of his defense, everybody was saying the pool party was going to prove whether or not that was a man or a woman. Everybody was banking on the pool party.
But what I'm saying is, but ain't the pool party where he got into the pool with her? Or him? So at that point, don't he know that that's a man? He gotta know in the pool. And like even if you got that little ding dong tucked up and put up, you should know that's a man. Right?
Right.
Y'all let me know.
Right.
Jackal said, Jackal, you late. Hey, Jackal. Nadiji said, how can he not know this is a man? Because he knew. Latasha said, that's like the one King Amaya. He looks like, yes, King Amaya is yeah. They look like a woman, and King Amaya still got her bits, kibbles and bits, don't she?
Most of them keep their genitals because it's the psychological. It's something where
they want to have sex. Right.
They want
to have sex.
Right.
Sex. They want to feel it, and they.
But they say when they get it cut off, they become suicidal. So that's what.
They want to be able to hump men, and a lot of times they be humping other women. These people are, and that's why I said I'm not just jonesing on the guys. These women be out here doing it too. These women be out here having sex with transgenders, y'all. These studs that I know a stud that be sleeping with men, a big one from Houston. Y'all, these people be demonic. They be doing all kind of stuff. All kinds. Kibbles and bits.
I know some real tough studs that still mess with men
and get pregnant. And will get pregnant.
Still mess with men.
And don't give them no money. I know. You know how many studs I know that's straight for pay? They'll do it for money. They will sleep with somebody for money. Plenty of them.
Wow.
And they like, what you mean? Wow, they women.
Yeah, but they ain't. So do they put the act on?
The men, they probably just the men. When you take a woman's clothes off, it's a woman. It don't matter what.
Yeah, but she got to act like a woman. Come on now, she got to
I
be.
mean, but if you gay, men be gay doing that. It be gay men. You get the best of both worlds. These people are freaks. Imagine if you were a gay man. Imagine if you were a gay man. A stud is perfect. A stud is perfect. It's a man, but you can sleep with her like a woman. So you getting both. These people be all mixed up. These people, I know one couple, one group, not one group, Dwayne Wade, his son. His son turned into a girl, the girlfriend turned into a boy, and then they got together. So basically they did 15 extra steps to be straight.
Right.
Y'all changed your whole body and mind and aura to be straight. Like y'all still straight because y'all still a boy and a girl. But they switched.
Right.
Yeah, it was a transgender man impregnating people in prison. Show was transgender woman getting people pregnant recently. These people are freaks, y'all. They freaky. I done seen it. I've seen some, y'all. All my friends were gay at one point. Like all of them, all of the girls, every single one of them, except for me, for the most part. And I saw how these people act. I saw it. I know studs that have had babies, like close to me, like people I know. I know boys.
But do the studs like men?
Deep down, they do. I think a lot of times. Who don't? I think a lot of times these people have went through things. They have been traumatized. They have had sexual abuse. Every single stud that I know was sexually abused. Every single one. There's not one of them that was not, that I know for when I was growing up in clubbing and all that, sexually abused. Every single one of them by a family member or somebody. And now they're studs. So truly they do want to be with women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, men. But the devil on them. What's up? I don't know who that is.
The Timberland Boys in ATL, a group of pretty, what?
The Timberland Boys, ATL, group of pretty gay men who wear Timberlands and dress like thugs to get women to go to work and pay all the bills while they run. If you don't find them, I want to see them.
The Timberland Boys. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something I knew. Okay, so look, when I first moved to Atlanta, there was this gym called Run and Shoot. Run and Shoot was very popular. You know, you had all the courts in there. You can go in there, ball, you can work out, and it had a track around all the courts. It was the best thing I ever seen in my life. You know, great competition, NBA players, like it was awesome. So I was working out with some guys at the gym, right? It was a white guy, and it was somebody from our community, two guys. Now, we working out. We never hung out. We just worked at the gym. We just worked out. So one day, this girl comes to me and said, we just sit on the sideline talking, and she just talking like she assumed I was
gay.
And I was like, so what you talking about? She was like, you not? I was like, no. She's like, but you work out with so and so and so and so. I was like, they ain't gay. Now think about it now. Back then, we didn't know about undercover, down low, code switching. Like we didn't. If it looked like a duck, it's a duck.
Correct.
So she said no. She said both of them. I said, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I'm scratching my head like, no. I said, he got a daughter. I said, he got a fiance. She said, that don't mean nothing.
Nothing.
One of them got a fiance. One of them has a daughter was divorced. She said, I don't mean nothing. I said, wait a minute, nah. I said, nah. So then she said, just watch him. She said, just observe. She said, just look at him. So as fate would have it, one day we was out one night, not with them, but we had all went to a Waffle House after the club. Guess who I see in the Waffle House?
Him.
I see the guy with the daughter, and he's at the table, and I go up to him to say, what's up? And he was shaking like nervous. And then I looked in the other side of the booth, and it was a flaming dude in the booth with him.
Oh, you
And
called
so he was so nervous, he was eating his waffle with his hands with no syrup. He was just like,
he didn't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do.
Crazy.
And so I realized then that when I came to that, I realized it's a whole nother culture of, it's a whole subculture with this whole gay, it's a whole nother world.
They freaks.
Even to the point where the girl told me, she said, you see a guy in the gym with a wife beater on? Listen to me. Wife beater, baseball cap, wife beater and baseball cap, that means he's gay.
I believe that.
I said, what? She said, wife beater and baseball cap. And you know what's crazy?
They be in the gym humping.
I be looking at that now in the gym, and I swear it's true.
They be in the gym humping. Y'all hear me? What? They be in that. What a great cover. Because a lot of times these men is sexual. These men are freaks and women, but in the gym, it probably be the men. They be freaky. They just want to get off. So anybody in the cap, anybody in a wife beater can go to the sauna and get it. And then they just tell their wives they at the gym, and then they go home and they be normal. Like y'all, like I think a lot of stuff be going on up in them gyms. And I heard in them parks too. They be running around the parks, running down them trails, looking for men. Y'all got my microphone, looking for men, and they will go and sleep with a man behind a rock. And then go home to their wife, literally behind a rock.
Yes.
I've seen on Twitter, real quick, Blanche. I've seen on Twitter where people have filmed videos sleeping. Like if y'all go and hashtag on Twitter and find, I'm not gonna tell y'all the hashtags, but y'all go search some hashtags on Twitter about gay sex out in the open, and you are going to find hundreds of thousands of videos of men baiting other men, saying, hey y'all, we gonna meet up at the park at 6 o'clock, and we're gonna have, like, on Twitter, DL, nasty. They be meeting at parks and they be having DL, just hashtag DL, download on Twitter. Go ahead. They be humping all outside. Y'all probably don't even realize that all these people be having sex everywhere. They nasty. In the woods, in the walking trails, they be bop, bop, bop all day and all night. They can't stop.
I'm gonna say this. Come on, Nick. I believe that the spirit of it is so lustful to where the environment don't even matter. Like the spirit is so strong and lustful to where probably the more inconvenient place to do it, the better.
It's better. They can't get off with normalcy, y'all. That's what they can't get off. They can't make love. These people don't make love.
Yeah, they don't make love.
These people are animals, and they'll do it anywhere. And like Blanche said, that is how the devil works. He starts with porn, and then it's beast mode, literally. Like you act like a wild animal. Like you have to fulfill that passion. You have to fulfill that flesh, and that's how you know it's simple, because it's all about the flesh. It's all about the feeling. That is not soothing to your spirit. You can't. That cannot. Lust is demonic. It's strong. It's strong.
I remember I was with my my ex, and I was at her spot maybe like a couple years ago, maybe like 2017, maybe, and it was like late at night, and she was like, listen, and they was having gay couple upstairs having sex, and the sounds though, they're not like normal. They're not normal sounds. It sounds like almost like wounded animal type. It's like it's a very disturbing. I said, what is this going on? Like, yeah, the sounds are crazy. I was like, what in the hell is going? It's crazy. Listen.
That's sick. And I think about it, that happened to me too. But listen, I would never forget. It was a song. It was when they played the song Trading Places by Usher, 5,009. It was on repeat. And it was in the middle of the night. We had just it was not in the middle of the night, it was like the morning. We had all just come back from the club. We was, tired. And y'all know that song have a heavy beat. Boom, boom. Like all till about noon, y'all. I was like, these people must not work. All night long, all morning long. I didn't want to hear the song no more. Boom, boom. And it was just, I was like, ain't no way you can still keep going. They got to be on drugs. Y'all got to be high out y'all mind over there.
You know how when you live underneath somebody, it always felt like they're moving furniture upstairs?
Yes, that's how it was.
It always felt like it moving. But the crazy part is, that's how it was sounding. And then she was like, listen, and you just, dude, the sounds was crazy, man. The sounds was crazy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was just like, I said, that ain't right.
That's like a monkey.
Nothing sounding like that could be right. It's no way.
It's
Ain't
not.
no way. Ain't no way.
It's demonic. It's Baal worship. When you're doing that, you're worshiping a deity. You worshiping a false god. When you're doing that, that is a ritual that they do. Mounting.
You know what's crazy? It could almost be like a kind of like a the moaning chants type, you know, them little moaning seances they do. It almost could be equivalent to that.
I believe
like when they be trying to channel in them spirits. Yeah.
I believe that because it felt like it feel lustful and demonic. Ain't no way. Ain't, man.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't watch no pornography. I don't do no pulling. I don't do none of that stuff because to me, all that stuff leads to the same place. It all leads to the same, it's on the same road. I don't care if it start out innocent. It all goes to the same road.
It does. Really, it does.
It's on the same road. I remember growing up, even as a child, like even in the park, guys would take prostitutes in the park and be in the bushes having sex. Like in front of us as children. Like it's crazy. It's crazy what we're exposed to when it comes to sex. Like your mind just be so warped and it's bad.
Definitely they were. And the thing about it is, y'all, the crazy part about it is imagine what's going on with these kids because these kids have access to it earlier. These kids have access to it at the womb. They can get some porn. I didn't watch porn as a child. I've never watched porn as a child, but I could imagine these kids watching that and what's going through their mind. They want to do it all. They want to act it all. These kids gonna be serial killers. I don't know any, God forgive me, but I don't know any of those. All of the major serial killers have all said that they started with porn. Porn started and it snowballed all because they couldn't get off no more. They would start with porn, and they would get to hardcore porn, and then they would be into
killing animals. They would be killing torturing animals.
And they get off like that, and then they choke a woman and get off like that. Like all that is demonic. Because that's not what sex is for. So you trying to get something out of it. You playing God's game with worldly ideals. And you're going to always end up with the short end of the stick. You're going to always end up in a position that you're not happy in. You're going to always end up depressed and miserable and feeling disgusted and convicted. When you use God's tools, but you making it devilish. You know, like you can't do that. That's powerful. Do you know how many people have what kind of things people do for lust? Rape. They take it. They'll take it. Like that is crazy.
I mean, even to the point where notice how sexual lust turns into a lust for blood.
Yes.
Because like people, they keep going further and further. They end up now that sexual appetite has turned into killing.
Yeah.
That lets you know how close all these sins are. All these sins are very close and connected to each other. They're very close. Like it's only one small thing that separates one act. They're really pretty much all the same because you're trying to fulfill. You have a desire for something you're trying to fulfill. So it could be you want to see somebody choked to death or drown or stabbed to death or sex to death. You know, so you want that feeling. Yeah.
Lust is all about the flesh. So you lusting to make your flesh feel good, whatever it takes, whether it's choking somebody out or killing somebody, or like all of that is in drugs too. All of that is to make your flesh feel good. And we are not supposed to be here living for our flesh. We're supposed to be living for Christ. Y'all feeding the lust and it snowballs. I bet you there's a lot of stories out there about how I bet a lot of people can tell a story of snowballing. They send snowballing into something, but we all can, I believe. We all have a story where your sin snowballed into
because you gotta think though, anything you're doing, putting time and effort into, you eventually become a master of it. So they say that it takes 10,000 hours to master something. So just imagine a person investing 10,000 hours to having sex. Eventually, once they master sex, what's the next challenge? What's the next hurdle?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? What's next? So I'm just glad I realized that to me, okay, so when people have a problem with the Bible, their main problem is nobody has a problem with being a good person. Nobody has a problem with loving their fellow neighbor. Nobody has a problem with none of that stuff. Folks have a problem with that fornication piece.
Yes.
Because that sex before marriage piece is what makes people start looking, okay, this is wrong. Because sex before marriage, or not having sex before marriage, literally going against your natural urge and desire to especially when it feels so good. You know, we condition to think if it feels good, it's good. That's how folks messed up with soul food now, because soul food tastes so good, but it's poison.
Yeah, it tastes real good.
It tastes great, right? But then we eating it and we got diabetes, high cholesterol, heart disease, all that, and we dying from it.
Correct.
So to me, the sex is the same way. We shouldn't be eating soul food and we shouldn't be having sex. But just imagine when a person's eating soul food, they don't just start eating soul food in moderation. It go from fried chicken and end up with fried chitlins, and you got
maybe they dipping everything in fried now. They frying
everything is getting fried.
You Negroes is frying
crab legs.
Like the crab leg is fried.
The crab leg is fried. And guess what?
Oreos is fried.
And you can't eat the crab leg shell with its fried, so you got to still crack it open.
But I think they take the meat. They go an extra step and take the meat out and dip it in fry. Do you know how much work that is?
Hold on. They actually fry the crab meat out the leg?
Yes. They take the leg. Yes, they bust it. That's why they use them snow crab legs. They open them up. They fried Twinkies. And then they put it in. I'm talking about fried Twinkies. I love fried.
Fried Oreos, fried Snickers.
Baby, I love a good funnel cake now. But yes, they dip. I think they take it out. Now I think some trash people. Listen. I think some trash people do fry the shell, but some people who do it right fry just the meat.
That funnel cake.
Baby, I slap my mama.
Listen, with that cherry topping on there.
Strawberry.
Cherry.
Or chocolate. With an ice cream on the side. Baby, put me some extra powdered sugar on it.
Listen to me. Oh my goodness.
Yes, they fried the crab leg meat. I haven't had a fried Oreo before, y'all. I just seen them I always get a funnel cake.
Oh yeah. They fried chitlins too. Yeah, they fried
chitlins and greens. They fried everything. I saw fried cabbage the other day. Girl, how you fry cabbage? What you do? How you fry cabbage? I was like, do they mean saute?
So my point, Erica, is it don't just stop with regular soul food. It keeps going. It keeps going. It don't stop.
Lobster with gravy.
Yeah, lobster and cheese. Lobster, dip the lobster in the pork fat. Yeah, it just keep going. It don't stop.
Keep going. I am lusting for that funnel cake, Mr. Philly. You right.
I ain't gonna lie now. There's a carnival that come around my house twice a year, and I so go up there and get that funnel cake. Listen,
they sell them all by my house, baby. They put ice cream on the side. Stop playing. I'm going tomorrow. Give me one of them.
Okay, Erica, look. So they had hold on, let me pull these. Because some of these crab legs, they be frying the whole.
Some of them they do, they ghetto. That's called ghetto.
That's lazy though, right?
Yeah, take the meat out. Take the meat out.
How you gonna crab?
They do fry. You ain't never had fried mac and cheese? You never had no mac and cheese bowl? They fry mac and cheese.
Yeah. Fried mac and cheese.
Welcome to the hood. Welcome to the country.
Fried mac and cheese. Yeah, that's good though.
I know. It tastes real good.
I ain't gonna lie.
They make steak. They put they'll stuff an egg roll shell with anything ghetto. I seen some oxtail, greens, and rice in a egg roll. Do y'all understand? And they fried it on. I wanted to try it. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to try, but I ain't had none. I seen it. Yes, they put collard greens, oxtail, like beef, oxtails, like shredded oxtail. They put a little bit of gravy and they put a little bit of rice inside of the egg roll shell and fry it and cut it like a Southwestern egg roll. They are called Southern egg rolls. They is ghetto dinner.
So like soul food, you know, the sex is the same way, and all this sex eventually leads to, it's going to lead to perversion.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, outside of marriage, you know, you got to think about just even having children out of wedlock. Just think about having diseases. Think about having to get an abortion. Like, think about all the stuff. Think about how many benefits there are of having sex. There's none. There's no benefit of having sex. Think about it. What's the benefit?
Unless you're married, then it's the benefit.
Well, I mean, if you married, I'm talking about, but outside of marriage, like, what's the benefit if you're not married? Like, what are you doing?
It's destruction. Listen, if you have sex out of wedlock, it's gonna cost you. Period. It's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you child support. It's going to cost you your time. It's going to cost you your mental stability. It might cost you your job. It might cost you your house. It might cost you your relationship. It might cost you your family. It might cost you your body and your health if you get STDs. It might cost you your anything. It's going to cost something. You going to pay, even if it's gas, even if it's $40.
Yeah.
You're going to pay. It's going to cost you, not fried sex, yes. Right up.
I remember there was a young lady, and I spent out of her house.
Okay,
and
I'll be right back. I'm listening.
I spent out of her house, and the next morning, she left the key for me. And some told me, do not take that key. Some said, don't take that key. And I took that key, and boy, taking that key, set off for some events, and it was hell. Oh, some said, do not take that key. I took that key. And I ended up losing the key. But the girl and I had fell out. It just ended so, it was bad. It was bad. Moral to the story is I shouldn't have been over there. Because from me taking that key and messing with that girl done came to my house, it was bad. It was bad. But my point is, nothing good comes from it.
Nothing. That's what you get.
Outside of me. Oh yeah. She was trying to bust in my spot. I had a young lady over there. It was bad. She's like, I'm gonna call the, you touching me? I'm gonna call the police. My neighbors then came out. Oh, it's bad. It was so bad.
That's what happens when you fornicate.
It was bad.
Something gonna happen. It's gonna cost you some kind of way. Like Deshaunay said, fornication is going to cost you. For real, for real.
It's bad.
So we have some videos that for real, that's what he get. That's what all y'all get. I ain't just talking to him. Whatever is, and I'm talking to myself too. Whatever the repercussions of my fornicating is on me. What is on me? I have to be accountable for that. I want to go fornicate. Guess what? I get my windows, knock out windows. Whatever comes from my fornication is on me.
You want to fornicate, you want to fornicate.
Huh?
We got to change the fornicate to funnel cake.
Yes. Y'all go funnel cake. Don't fornicate.
Yeah, get a funnel cake. Don't fornicate.
But says that was the key to Pandora's box, right? Open up a whole layer. That's what you get.
When you listen, and it's crazy. Yeah. I'd have had some experiences, boy.
For fornication, right?
Foolishness. Matter of fact, I looked at my life and said, what would I have missed by not having sex?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You got a whole bunch of kids too. You ought to tell God, thank you. Thank you. You know how to thank him, because y'all can have one every day. Y'all can get somebody pregnant every day. Y'all can get somebody pregnant every day. Literally. Probably 2-3 people a day. Y'all can have 80 kids. So thank God you ain't got none. You ain't on no child support. You ain't got to pay them people. Say thank you, Lord.
Thank you.
You gotta say thank you for what he giving you and how the grace. And I know it's not that many men in that situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men have way more permanent. Not saying your stuff is not permanent. You know what I'm saying? But they have a bill now forever. forever for one night. Some people get with somebody for one night and they have a baby for the rest of their life. Can y'all imagine?
I know too. My boy that I grew up with, he had a one night stand, and got pregnant, and they was he was never with. They were think about this. Imagine being a co-parent with someone that you not that you don't even like though. Like forget no, you don't even like y'all don't even like each other.
Ugh. Can y'all? I couldn't imagine. Ugh. Like it would be crazy to have to try. You have to learn this person, right? You have to learn this person and raise a child with this person. You don't know how many, you don't know how they want to raise kids. You don't have no ideology about none of that. And you, baby. Deshauna said her daddy had 3 kids in 1 year.
That's crazy.
Willington says, I almost got into a fight because of fornication. Should have went for the funnel cake. That's right. When you want to fornicate, go for the funnel cake. That's what you do.
Because you gotta understand that sometimes we all believe in these soul ties. Everybody talk about, it's funny how all these spiritual folks talk about soul ties, but yet they steady sleeping with everybody.
Yeah.
Like y'all telling me that soul ties are real, but yet you sleeping with it like so.
That makes sense.
So imagine you get married to somebody and you got 15 soul ties, or you got 25 soul ties, or imagine you in the porn industry and you got 1,000 soul ties. Like what is that actually doing to you?
Crazy. And we be doing some silly stuff for lust because it don't even be love, y'all. A lot of times it don't even be love. It's lust. Like you lust in that person. You're lusting that person. You want that person. You know what I'm saying? So you are willing to do anything, especially if sex is involved. I feel like if sex is involved, if y'all are having sex, then that is. I tell people all the time, if you stop having sex with that person, then you're gonna see it's gonna be real easy to cut them off. It is so when you're not having sex with people, it's so easy to see how whack they are. It's like you're a loser. Like sex is what keep people together. People want to be having sex. When y'all stop having sex, you quickly dismissing the foolishness when y'all not having sex. Because as a man, that's why lust is so important for a man to conquer, because you are not overlooking all of the red flags so you can sleep with the woman. You are not agreeing and acquiescing to everything the woman is saying because you want to sleep with her. A lot of men do that. A lot of men are quiet and stay quiet and hearken to the voice of their wife because they want to have sex. And that's really what it is. It's really what it is. I want to sleep with her. So I know she be posting, supporting them gay men and transgender men. And I don't really like that. But I ain't going to say nothing to her because I know she going to get mad. And she gonna have something to say. She ain't gonna give me none. So I'm just gonna be quiet. And that's really how a lot of this stuff got weak. The men are controlled by lust. So that makes them weak. So even if you see these big, strong men, masculine men that are the head of their household, they still weak because they're controlled by lust. They can't stop liking. They can't stop. They gotta see some booty. They gotta follow. They gotta relax. A man cannot lead a woman if he hasn't conquered his lust, because you're going to lead her to hell.
Yeah.
Because she's going to be reacting to everything you're doing, especially if it's related to lust, that women going to react to it. I'm sorry. So it's hard you can't say, you're supposed to be following me and I'm supposed to be the leader when your woman, her mind not going to be right. Her mind not going to be right.
Right. I just realized that most men they succumb to the vagina, and so most men will get married, and my boy always says this, in the back of their mind they thinking about having access to vagina, and it's a factor in making a decision to get married, because you're thinking, okay, men still want to have sex. Men are visual, men are physical. So even part of men getting married, that's why it's so important to even not have sex before marriage, so you can make an unbiased decision. So you don't, because I've slept with women and it's been amazing. But the problem is that's going to cloud your judgment. So the most of the amazing off the chain stuff, that person comes with the most drama and the most headaches and the most foolishness and the most, it's usually a toxic situation because all y'all really have is just the lust. It's just a few lust. It's chaotic. It's lust and all that stuff. Yeah, but now I just realize how important it is to not do it because, like Erica said, you're gonna make concessions for a person that you would not make if you wasn't sleeping with them. You would. You just wouldn't.
Definitely wouldn't. And that goes both ways for women too. Y'all be making concessions for men because of the Peter Wackle. Y'all make concessions, and I'm saying y'all make concessions for that, for things like that. You know, things that they do and they don't be having no car, no job, no source of income, no nothing. All you see is winner, and you just crazy. That's lust. That is you leading, and y'all be popping out these babies for these men and thinking that these men gonna get right and do right, and it's all sexual based. It's all, I see the cycles of these relationships. They last about 2 or 3 years, and then they on to the next.
Yep.
Because the sex eventually it will never be enough. The sex will never be enough because that's not God's way. There's no way to explain it other than it's not going to work because it's not God's way. Even if they're together, they're not happy. Even if they're together, they're miserable. Like Deshaunay says, sex distracts you from the true character of a person. You make excuses. You throw your logic out the window when you put sex and emotions into play. You throw your logic out the window when you put sex specifically into play because then your mind not clear. You thinking about the body, you trying to satisfy the flesh, so you gonna do whatever you need to do. It's a cycle. It's a very
and the worst thing for a man is for a woman to sleep with him and not require a commitment, because now he'll go and commit to another woman and still mess with that. Like to me, that might be the worst thing a woman could do, because if she does that, he's going to have a whole relationship. Like he'll almost probably never be faithful. Like he'll never be faithful. I just know in my life that's usually to me the worst scenario is for a woman to do that, because now you got your cake and you can eat it too. And for a man, that's not good. For a man to have cake and eat it too is not good, because if he does that, he pretty much gonna be reckless. Think about all the men have access to everything in the world. They reckless, like
very reckless. And that's why I said the industry, I know those men are out there sleeping with whoever. They sleeping with men and women because they gotta be reckless. They can have anybody they want. When you can have anybody you want, you're gonna choose to have everybody. If you can have anybody, you're gonna choose to have everybody. If you can get it all, if you can have it all in your mind, you're not following Christ, you in the world, you're going to want it all. That's why greed is one of the sins. You can you can have greed for lust. You can have a greed for lust. All like Blanche said, all of these things work together. They work in conjunction with each other to feed your flesh and to get you out of order with God. And you have to be very mindful of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because even like we were saying earlier, something very small as women having sex, us excusing that, you know what I'm saying, and saying it's okay for women to do it is a gateway for Satan. Now we saying women can change genders and men can change. Like we literally went from gay marriage to people can change gender, and everybody has, and they've quietly, like the frog in a pot, they've quietly turned up the heat. And we about to boil.
Except we don't know we're boiling. Deshaunay said that I've never heard of a person being emotionally attached to someone they haven't had sex with. Exactly.
What you mean? People can be emotionally attached without having sex.
No. I think what she's talking about, like as far as like basically being stupid for somebody. Like you being like, so a lot of time when having sex with a person, the actions may seem kind of weird and chaotic. You're like, why are you doing that? And you don't know why you're doing these things, because you gotta, it's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done made that connection on a spiritual level. Just like we talk about these soul ties. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot. It'll come to me, I guess.
Read some comments.
Kamari.
It looks like Kamir.
I think that's why I never been faithful to not one woman in my life. Yeah, because once a man has his cake and eat it too, he'll never take the righteous path.
Correct.
So a man has to, and this is for all the men listening today. A man, you have to wrestle with things like, I may never have sex again. I may only be with one woman for the rest of my life. Like, you got to wrestle with these. You got to wrestle with being with one woman for the rest of your life or never having sex again. And you have to, and at the end of that wrestling, you have to come out and say, I'm content with both. Because the problem is, if you tell yourself, I can't live without vagina or sex, then that's what it's going to be. You won't be able to live without it, and you're going to find yourself in bad situations because you told yourself, I can't live without it. So we gotta wrestle with that lust. We gotta wrestle with using our anatomy with women. I remember Kevin Samuel said on one of his videos, he said, men, stop leading with your penis. He said, why y'all? He said, y'all literally, he said, who would y'all be without your balls and your penis? Like, who would you be if you couldn't have sex with a woman? Who could you be if you couldn't swing your stuff? Like, who would you be? What would you do? You know what I'm saying? How would your ego be? Would you still have pride? Would you still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that. Like, who would you be if you didn't look good?
Yeah.
You got to wrestle with all this stuff. You got to wrestle with this stuff because if you wrestle with it, you conquer it. Now you fit to be somebody's husband or somebody's wife. Mm-hmm. But most men can't settle the fact of not having that sex. And I know it sounds simple and simplistic, but most men, in the back of their mind, when they get in that car, when they getting them, when they getting that jewelry, when they getting them outfits, when they getting that job, when they doing all this stuff, when they get in that house, a lot of men in the back of their mind are thinking about women. They are thinking
trying to win a woman over. Women, everybody doing it for women. The women doing it for women and the men doing it for women.
That's the irony is, James Brown said this is a man's world, but it don't mean nothing without a woman or a girl. And he was right, because the men are doing it for the women and the women are doing it for the women too. It's crazy.
That's it right there. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all like the live for me. Make sure you like the YouTube video, but make the like the live. I was looking real quick, and it's I don't know how many people watching, and not that many likes. Y'all like the video for us? It's very helpful.
Well, we got 71 watching. I don't know how many I can't see the like.
Click the button. Oh, let me go look.
Click what button?
The like button. It's 70 people watching, 57 likes. Y'all listen, I'm not gonna lie. I struggle with liking people's YouTube videos. Like, I watch Pastor Darby a lot and I always forget to like it. I'm gonna start. That is me. That is, yeah, I'm telling y'all, really, I'm telling myself, because we have to remember to support, even not just us, like anybody that we watching. Edna, hey Edna girl, that's my girl right there. She said, y'all, I have a question. Would you guys be with someone who is Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. The answer is absolutely no, completely no. I don't care if you got 1, 2, 3. I don't care how many you got. The answer is no, y'all. I'm sorry. For me, I'm speaking for myself, just because I don't. They tell me I'm not even finna think about HIV and all of. No. I'm sorry. Whether
it's just too much stuff going. It's too much stuff going on with that. It's too much stuff.
Take that chance, y'all. And I
done made it this far. I can wait.
Don't do it.
So Kamir said, I met a woman that's challenging me on that for the first time, Black. I just moved to Georgia, only been here 2 months. Listen, she challenged you for a reason. And you gotta understand something. What women honor and respect. Now, women like nice things. Meaning women like men to have nice cars and look, all the aesthetics, the house, all that, all that stuff. But what women like versus what women respect is totally different. So women like for you to have nice things. What they respect is for you to be a good man, to be an honorable man. That's what women respect. So you much rather have the woman's respect than her like for the things that you can provide for her or the things you have. Even love. Even if she loves you, it's still different from her actually respecting you. You know what I'm saying? So to me, you controlling your loins is a way that women will respect you. Women gonna respect a man as discipline. They do. Like if you say I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that. They may not like it. They may call you all kind of names, but when they sit back and think about it, be like, dang, he's actually got some character. He actually say like so. I think in my life now, I want to be respected. Only way that happens is if I leave a life of character. So I just find that I don't want to be somebody's stumbling block. So I don't want to be out there with a woman and God may have something for her and I'm holding her up. I'm in the way. You know, so yeah, take the challenge she's giving you. Accept the challenge.
Yep. Don't do it. I mean, I'm saying don't do it. Don't give in. Don't sleep. If she challenged, I don't know if she challenging you to sleep with her or she challenging the fact that you don't want it, that you're not practicing it, or I don't know which way. But either way, self-control is a beautiful thing. Anybody can go out and have sex, y'all. Just like I tell my students, anybody can fly over the table and punch somebody in the face. Anybody can do that. It takes character. It takes true strength to have self-control. It takes true strength to go through all the list of consequences and let all of them run through your head and make a decision that is righteous. Takes character. That is what takes character. That anybody can go out and have sex. Anybody can go do that. Anybody can go do that. That does not make you a good person or even conquering 5 million women. Anybody can do that. All you gotta do is go find a whole bunch of women with low self-esteem and sleep with them. Like, it don't take much, y'all. That's not a achievement. And the crazy part about it is the world wants us to think that for men, the world wants men to think that conquering women is an achievement.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing about life is having one woman and loving her and y'all growing together. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's what God wants us to do. That's the right order. We have to do things in a correct order so God will honor them. I'd rather do it right on the front end and reap my benefits on the, reap what I'm sowing on the back end than come into it wrong. You know what I'm saying? And gotta correct and gotta repent. Do it right the first time. Kamir says she's not giving it up, and she even pulled up scriptures. Good for her. In the Bible, it just made me like her even more because I know I got a problem. Good. You should. Not the problem is good, but the fact that you're acknowledging that you have a problem is good. One of the big old things in here. And Kamir.
Kamir. So, I grew up around I grew up around the track. So I done seen the prostitution and stuff firsthand. I grew up in Northern California where the game originated, where it's all about, some folks I know closely was pimping. So that's a part of the culture of the area, to be a Mac, to be a player, to be a pimp, all that stuff is, all that. But in the end, it all breeds destruction though, because it warps your mind on what relationships really are. It warps your mind on, because if you think about it, most of the time when guys are, I guess, players or Macs or whatever, you pretty much you getting good women. Like you're not messing with you're not using your skills to get no bum chicks. You're getting some good women. So just think about your path to destruction. Your path to destruction ain't with the thoughts and the bops. Your path to destruction is with the women that could have been somebody's wives potentially, maybe. I don't know.
Say that again.
Say what?
What you just said? What?
No, I said the average guy that's like that's really good with women, like he a Mac or a player, he's not using those skills to get no bum chicks. No, he ain't.
I don't agree with that.
No, he ain't. I'm not talking about a person that's able to get chicks because he might be selling dope. I said a Mac or a player. That's something different.
Oh,
that means he getting them with his mouthpiece. No money, no car, no aesthetics. It's just all mouthpiece. That kind of guy don't use them skills on no bum chick. He don't. Why would he? Why would he? Think about it. He don't need them skills for no bum chick. You don't know.
I don't. I'm just listening.
Anyway, like I'm saying, the path of destruction, though, from the Mac and the player, the trail he leaves behind him is a bunch of, scorned and broken women, because he's able to convey a message in her head she buys into, and then he gives her a dream, and then at the last minute he gonna snatch it away from her. And that's just so, yeah.
Stacy says, when I met my husband, he never tried
Yeah,
to.
I know, Kamir. I know, Kamir. I know.
When I met my husband, he never tried to have sex with me, and it turned me on. He entertained my mind first. He communicated and talked to me. When he asked me to marry him, I felt like I was chosen. Oh,
that's beautiful.
It is. Warrior's Dream says, come here. A woman who loves the Most High and loves His word is a beautiful thing. You will have a lot less stress. I'm telling you. Yep, come here. Listen to us. We know. We know what we're talking about. 7 Pat says, all they have to do is keep that commandment and not to fornicate. Even if you did in the past, repent and get correct. God will honor the repentance. Oh, yes, yes. Mystic says, I have no respect for a woman that gives it up too fast. 3 to 6 months, minimal for me. Don't give it up at all, Mystic. Give it to your husband. Say that thing for your husband, girl. It says too many STDs, spiritually transmitted demons for me. Correct. That's why you save it for that one person. That's why you save it for that one person. So it'll be special for y'all. Kamir says, that's why I regret a lot of things I did to the women in my past. Yeah. A lot of times, I'm sure a lot of righteous men that come around and eventually become righteous regret a lot of things that they did to a lot of people.
I remember one year, my spirit told me, said, you need to call all your exes and apologize. And I called all them women up, and I thought I was going to get, I thought it was going to be bad, but you know what? It was actually good. Mm-hmm. They all said thank you. Mm-hmm.
Trash. Edna says, all the married people in the chat making me jealous. I'm enjoying this. Y'all are so, it went together. I'm sorry. All the married people in the chat are making me jealous. I want to get married like crazy. And it's coming. It is coming. Just be patient. When God's timing is immaculate. So when it's time, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Just be ready when it's time, and He gonna do it when it's time for you, when it's your time. And I feel like that. I feel like a lot of, especially now, I feel like it is a big push to to get married, because who want to be by themselves when the Chinese people come over here? Like who want to do that? Nobody. Nobody want to go through that, But the thing about it is, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this because I love y'all. It really made me sad when we was on Blanche Live the other night, and I saw so many people commenting about their significant other not agreeing with the end of the world, not agreeing with that the Great Reset is happening, not agreeing, like not want to see it. I saw a lot of that. Like that made me so sad, because it's like the for me, trust is so important. I got to be able to trust you. I got to be able to trust your mind. I got to be able to trust the way you think. I cannot follow somebody. I cannot follow somebody who is emotionally driven. You gonna give me up. You gonna serve me up. An emotional man, when they come knocking on the door, is not gonna fight. He not gonna stand up and he gonna do something reckless and stupid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And cost me my kids. I can't do it. I'm just saying, like, I understand if all of these things happen and you're in a relationship with somebody, but I would have to, we got to be on the same page. I don't want to have to teach you about all this stuff. Like I'm willing to, but that's a person that wants the knowledge and is receptive. I'm not trying
but listen, man, just imagine what we know on this live stream, what we all know. Just imagine meeting someone that has no idea of what's going on. Do you know how what you're telling them is gonna sound insane. Like they're gonna be like, huh?
You don't understand.
You mean Bill Gates is not a good person? Like it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. And you just have to make sure that let the Holy Spirit guide you. I say a lot of times fornication, don't let fornication make you overlook this either. You know what I'm saying? We overlook jobs, we overlook and y'all shouldn't be fornicating, but I'm just saying, I know, we're human beings. We fornication ruins all of these. I mean, we overlook all of these things. The person don't have no money, bad attitude, bad personality. We overlook all of those things because of fornication. Do not let fornication make you overlook your yoke. Y'all got to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to be on the same page. You should feel at least progression in that relationship of y'all on the same page. If you're getting resistance from that person, pray. I'm not saying leave your person, but I'm saying pray and fast and ask God to open up their mind and clear up their mind, because that's life or death. That's gonna be like life or death. You got to know what's going on. You have to know what's going on. I have kids. Like, I need somebody that I know I'm gonna be able to leave my kids when something happen to me, and my kid, they not gonna be getting my kids all wrapped up in all kind of foolishness. Your head needs to be like mine. I want to say a carbon copy of mine.
Kamir, if you added some clips from my last live, they probably gonna hate you. I know that already. Because when I was talking about the police brutality stuff,
I added clips and you're like, oh. Yep, they gonna come over here and get us.
There's a question.
Good job, everybody. 71 likes, Katie said.
So there was. Thank you all for liking the video. Thank you, Katie.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, talking about the numbers. Yeah, they gonna hate the numbers. I know they gonna hate the numbers. Do I want to get married? Yes, I want to get married. I do want to get married. At the same time, if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to, say, F it and just throw my life away. I just live like Paul did, if that's the case. But I believe I'll get married, hopefully I believe, So I think Erica wants to get married too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll talk about it. I talk about, the importance of the family, that the family is, if you follow me on Instagram, that you know that I feel like the family is God on earth. So it's a representation of God on earth. So I want to be a part of that. I want to have more kids, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do it in the world though. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it in like this, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not married, you're single.
Right. Yeah, you're not married, you're single. Yeah. So
yeah, I don't really like talking about, stuff like that. But yeah, I do.
So somebody said, I was in a group chat 2 days ago and this white girl was going crazy over Blanche. She was like, oh my God, his smile. Oh, tell her I said thank you.
Man, get on, Rick. If y'all don't give Blanche, get it. Did you read? Blanche don't read no comments. Y'all, have y'all? Blanche, read a comment. Goodbye.
Tell her, listen.
Goodbye. Goodbye. You read that? You had to read it. You want me to read it? You'll read it. You want me to read it?
Yeah. I don't know if Erica's single. I'm single. I don't know if Erica's single.
I am.
Okay.
Instagram. Amanda says, I mean, not Amanda. I'm not reading y'all. I'm looking over y'all comments. My Instagram, Greg, is right next to my name. So if you see my name right there, that's my Instagram. That's my Instagram in parentheses.
Hold on. So Katie, most ladies like me. I ain't know that. Y'all making me blush.
Man, don't do that. Don't do that. Katie, don't do that.
Y'all listen. Y'all are too. This is a great way to end this.
I'm having not ended it on that.
Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much.
Baby, tell her, don't be scared. Tell her shoot her shot. Tell her to shoot her shot. Tell her, don't be scared. Ain't nothing to a trial to fail.
They talk about me in chats. Oh my! Katie said they all like me regardless of the color. Oh my goodness!
Katie, Y'all silly.
So they said I'm international.
Not international. Not international.
They told you.
Fitness instructor Stacy Mind, Body, and Soul Passion says I'm almost 50 and I would keep making the same blunders over. I should be alone. If I would keep making the same blunders over, I should be alone. Correct. You need to be by yourself if you can't. You
Thank y'all so much.
y'all doing too much. And I don't say
Listen. You all, I don't take any credit for this. I give all the credit to the Most High. It's not me. I'm just blessed, and I'm just thankful that you all are here to recognize it.
Recognize your beauty.
It's not me. It's not me. I give all the praise to the Most High. I'm just thankful.
I agree. Queen Weezy says they want Blanche because he got the character's attractive. When you are surrounded by la, that's attractive. That's attractive. I think that's attractive. And you know,
they ain't gotta lift Erica up. Erica get lifted up Erica get lifted up every live stream, every show she lifted up.
No, I don't.
She lifted up every show.
No, I don't. Y'all can't be here doing that though. Because I'm finna next week I'm bringing my hitter Saturday. Baby, I'm finna get all kind of hard eyes in these comments. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna do that. I see your comment, Amanda.
We see your comments, Amanda. I'm skipping it.
We skipping it.
Yeah, we skipping it.
We skipping it. Yes, he's very attractive.
Thank you, Anna.
Why you telling me thank you?
Thank you, Erica. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, y'all silly. Y'all silly. Yes, he is a catch. Somebody catch him.
Thank you. Somebody catch me. I'm in the ocean. Big fish. Come get me.
Yeah, catch him.
Yeah, you see Greg. You see him, Greg, in campaigning, Greg.
On the roll. Don't let her get no haircut.
Oh, man, listen. Y'all know. I get that haircut.
It's over, huh?
Y'all, listen. Y'all ain't ready this summer, though. When I had these tank tops on, watch.
Please don't.
Oh.
Please don't. Yes, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
It's tank top season, y'all. Tank top season, y'all.
Man, they said the white girl who said it is in the chat. They said whoever said it in the chat. Who in the chat? I ain't gonna
I only know one. I guess what we would call white girl in the chat. I don't know who else.
Katie.
That's the only one. She ain't said it.
Katie ain't said it. Katie might have said it though.
No, she ain't said that.
That you are attractive?
No. The comment. Let's go back to the comment. See what it really said. You try to downplay the comment. That ain't what. It was more than that. Really? Don't minimize my moment. I'm gonna get all mine. Hold on.
Yes, y'all don't play around. That's
yeah.
Right.
The comment was, I was in a group chat 2 days ago, and this white girl was going crazy over Blanche. Don't just say attractive, going crazy over Blanche. She was like, "Oh my God, his smile." Emoji.
Which emoji? Specific.
Emoji.
Which emojis they use? Which emoji?
Heart eyes emoji, and then laughing emoji.
Okay, yeah, she thought it was funny as a joke. Queen Weezy said she know who she is. She said Blanche Smile is beautiful. Oh my God, he's on Telegram or something like Katie. I don't see nobody. It's not. I know you're not you, Katie. Katie said
I know. Listen, Katie,
I'm joking.
We know Katie ain't. She don't talk like that.
I'm joking. I don't know no other
white. Katie, my cousin.
Yes, that's what she said. I've given him a compliment before because he's my cousin.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody. You don't know what I like.
Yeah, Greg, you don't know. She don't like me, Greg.
Listen, y'all will never know.
Thank y'all so much.
Oh, listen, y'all. We thinking about doing Telegram. We're thinking about doing Telegram for
I think my Telegram is Free Blanche, I think. Is it?
Like for the yes, can you put the Telegram in the chat? Because I know that y'all had
Free Blanche.
Oh, look, y'all had Katie know. Katie, what's Blanche Telegram? They had we're thinking about letting people come on and using Telegram to let people come on and talk. So is that something y'all would want to do? Because on Telegram, y'all can turn it's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of set up like
Zoom.
No, yeah, Zoom too, but more Clubhouse. Like you can turn people mics on and off. stuff like that, you know. So I think that it is a good thing to do. So let me know if that's something y'all want to do. Y'all want to come to Telegram and talk, because then we can turn your mics on and off, and you know, we could I'm not saying it like that, but you know what I'm saying, it's controlled. All right, so get Blanche Telegram. We're gonna do it from there.
That's my Telegram, Katie. He is Free Blanche.
Let me check. I know Katie know. Don't pick it in the chat, Queen. Pick it in his DM.
I got a bone to pick with Blanche. I don't know what I did. What I do now?
Not a lot of people do. Yeah, Kelvin, I think that it is like I think it is like, I felt when I did it, I feel like it was kind of like Clubhouse. I've only used Clubhouse.
Oh, Clubhouse. That's right, Clubhouse. Did you see it, Clubhouse?
I've only used Clubhouse a couple times, but it is Blanche, can you type my Instagram for me? I can't type in the chat.
Okay. Which one?
Whatever one. You can type just the regular one, the first one.
I'll put both of them on there.
Katie, you got did you make Katie a moderator?
Make her what?
A moderator on we need a moderator for this.
I thought she was a moderator on the Telegram.
I'm talking about this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do it through StreamYard, though. They don't give me an option to put a moderator on here.
Yeah, we're gonna use Telegram so y'all can come in and y'all can actually talk. I know it be, because when I watch videos, sometimes I don't really watch lives like this. You ain't even get it right.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
When I watch lives like this, you be trying to type. Well, even when I like watch on Instagram, not the perfect plug, told my name up all the time. He finally got it right. He don't say that no more though. Thank God. And asking you a question, Blanche.
Hey Blanche, what is the most important thing you look for in a woman? Like top 3. So I look for we're
gonna be all night. She said, you talking about Brandon.
Yeah, I should be coming to LA in July. I mean, I look for a woman to be, you know, that's tough. You know, I want to be a good woman. I want to be honorable, you know, respectful. I want her to, I'll tell you what I like. I like girls that are smart. You know, I like smart girls. I like women that have character, smart, that laughing at my jokes. That helps.
All your teeth.
Have all your teeth. Yeah.
That's up at the top.
I like natural women. I don't like all that extra. I like natural. Just really have character, you know, have some understanding of, have a purpose. What's her purpose? Is a woman, is she a purpose-driven woman, you know?
Why y'all keep including me and stuff? It ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Oh, we're gonna have our dating show coming up soon, though.
I don't laugh at Blanche jokes.
She don't laugh at my jokes. You know. So she already canceled for that. We have our dating show coming up though. We gotta go, y'all. It's 3:20. It's 3:20.
Yeah, 3:30. I don't like the way it's going. I don't like where it's going. I'm a very private person, y'all. So we're gonna host the show, the dating show. So if you are single, if you are looking to get married, if you are ready to get married, then Blanche finally got his live back. So we were waiting for the live. So now he got the live back. We're gonna go. We're gonna do it. So the
live is back.
So we're gonna do a Zoom first. So if you're gonna do if you want to do it, send me a DM. And let me know that you want to do it. It is not it's not, I just wanted to make it clear that it's not like matchmaking, right? We're not putting people together and matching people up. The people that are coming on the show, we're not saying that you have to date the people that are on the show. We are not in it at all as far as the dating part of it or the matchmaking part of it. All we're doing is just exposing who's out there that's single and wanting to get married.
Yes.
And you're gonna take it from there. So if you look at, you look at the people you like them, take their Instagram and reach out to them because obviously they want to be contacted if they're coming on the show. So so with that being said, if you are single and you're looking to get married and you're serious and you don't have a whole bunch of big issues, and when I say big issues, I mean, you got the Trinity, you got some income, you got a place to stay, you got a car, you got the Trinity of the world, then you are more than welcome to come on down and join the show. Like I said, we are not matching people up. We are exposing who is single because a lot of times it's proximity alone that is the reason why a lot of people are not married. You have all these worldly people around you want to marry none of them. So with that being said, that is kind of, we want to bridge the gap. So we are going to do some rounds of this dating show. It's going to be, I probably got about 30 people right now, and I got some nice guys and some really nice girls. So if you want to do it, come on. The first time, the first Zoom we're gonna do is gonna be next Wednesday. Oh, they talking about them signs. That's really
You said he wants to know our sign. My zodiac sign is Leo. I don't know if that.
Mine is,
huh?
Mine is Taurus.
Yeah.
So that's my
Leo Taurus.
My birthday is May 18th. Listen, y'all are going. The age range is open. It's open for everybody. I'm not looking for a certain age. I'm not looking
18 to 80. Blind
18, of course.
Blind 18 to 80. Blind, crippled, or crazy.
18.
Everybody welcome.
Everybody's welcome. No, I'm not. To be honest, y'all, we're not even doing denominations. We're not getting into it like that. Like what you follow, what you believe in. That is for you to do. You have to.
Y'all figure that out.
You got to
just making it possible for y'all to connect. That's it.
You have to vet your person. You have to get to know your person and see where your head at, where they head at, what y'all agree with, what y'all don't agree with, where y'all at. That is gonna be up to you guys. We are just, so if you see people on there that say they don't follow the ideals that Blanche and I follow, that doesn't mean we endorse it or condone it. It's just that I'm gonna let the Holy Spirit work. So I'm gonna pray about it, pray over the people that I choose, and hopefully I continue to select honorable people, righteous people, and y'all gonna do the work yourself.
Yeah. So listen, we love you all. Amanda said we need to ask for mental health records to get right.
I'm not asking, but no, y'all better ask.
Yeah, we love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We went too long.
Ain't no such thing.
3 hours and 31 minutes.
But it's not too long. It's just the time. It's just the time for today.
You know what? You're right. Erica's right. We put so much emphasis on time, and time is really relative to what is time. Like, we just listen. God, thank God we can give these lives for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Right. It's actually a blessing. It's actually a blessing. You're right.
Yes, it's a blessing for you to be able to get on here and have all your teeth.
Right.
And say all these things for all this time. This is edifying to God. I can do it all night. I'm not gonna do it all night, but I could. Kamir says for sure, but people think they're gonna find a perfect match, especially women. The person might not be perfect, but the person might be perfect for you. Y'all might just be equally yoked and go together. That don't make them perfect because we all flawed. We all have issues. We all have flaws. We all have stuff going on for real. We all fall short. So you may have a person that is not perfect, but they're perfect, and there's still gonna be problems. It's still gonna be stuff. That's why marriage you don't get married and it is just like, we finna go rolling. Oh, that marriage is gonna be challenged because God have to build that. I think from the beginning, from the beginning of the relationship, if it's somebody that you probably gonna see yourself being with, there's going to be trials and tribulations. You have to build a relationship. That's why we're here, to build a relationship. So imagine the most important relationship in your life. God gonna test that. He want to make sure it's solid. You have to make sure that you can, navigate through together. It's not gonna be smooth sailing just because y'all got married. So nobody's perfect, and if you perfection, look.
And a lot of people, they get married for selfish reasons. So when you get into a relationship, you're doing it for the other person, because you're already yourself. You already take care of yourself. So a relationship can't be about you. It's about the other person. Most folks approach a relationship as something they want to get. It's not how that works. And I hear people saying this all the time, person doing this and doing it. No, you're supposed to give 110% to that person, and that person gives you 110%. But the problem is that when people want 110%, and then once you start wanting 110%, that's going to change everything. Or you want to give 50% but still expect 110%. So at the end of the day, your focus in a relationship is that person. That's how you all become one flesh. God didn't tell y'all to get together for you to focus on yourself. It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
You already take care of yourself before you met the person.
Yeah.
It's about everything in your life. It's been a culmination of you being prepared for this man or this woman. So yeah, we gotta get that selfish mindset.
Yeah, I believe if you I could see the difference in myself. I've always kind of been a giving person, but I see now, especially, that I've kind of God is involved, and I'm more in a service mind frame when it comes to relationships. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with somebody who I can be of service to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't used to be like that. I used to be thinking what I could get. Not really, but at the end of the day, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for security, you're looking for, and you overlooking things for that, then that is, but I don't have, that's not how I feel. I don't feel like that. I don't even have a desire to feel like that anymore. I don't feel like that anymore. Deshaune says your marriage is to glorify God. People forget, absolutely. Whatever you're doing, it should be to glorify God. And Blanche talk about purpose and all those kinds of things, and we talk about submission. If you follow me on Instagram, I talk about submission a lot, and that's because that's important. But it's because the man needs to be able to fulfill his purpose. So women are distractions in a lot of ways. So you can't be distracting the man from purpose. So you gotta fall into it. You have to come under the man. And I feel like feminism has totally changed how we think about. We think saying submission is we think it's true. We think that submission is disrespect. It sounds like disrespect immediately. Women don't even think about it. Submission is disrespectful. They feel taken aback that you asking you to come under her husband. So wow.
Yeah, and submission works both ways. So a man can't expect submission if he's not willing to submit. The Bible talks about husbands and wives submit one to another. So submission is a two-way street. It's not just women submit to the men. No, it's men submit to women, because sometimes she'll have to lead in something. She's going to be the person you got to listen to her sometimes. It's just how it works. You ain't going to know everything or be able to do everything. So I just think that most relationships fail because people are selfish, let the egos get in the way. I know when I was in relationships, I can attest to the things I did and be on the receiving end of somebody that was selfish. I've probably done it and seen it both ways. So I know, to me, that's a killer of relationships, is being selfish, because you want what you want, but sometimes what you want ain't beneficial for the group. And so you got to do, when you're with somebody, you got to do what's beneficial for both of you all. So not you, both of you all. So yeah, so that's how I feel about that.
Respect, I agree. On seven path, I'm gonna answer this because it's important. Do you go live on specific days? I know about Saturdays. So this is our first week doing 2. So we're going to we're gonna do 2 a week. We're gonna do Thursday and Saturday. Yeah, that's it. It's done. Boop, set in stone. Thursday, Saturday is done. 9 o'clock. Is it?
Yeah, Thursday, Saturday, yeah. A true narcissist it's very difficult for him to change. It is very, like, to me, it's a spirit, like any other thing. So they would have to approach narcissism with, so it's spiritual to me. You know, it's probably one of the most damaging things you could be, because you literally just focus on you and at the point of manipulation. Like it's like not just a narcissist, but you have low character as well. So it's very dangerous to be a narcissist. Can it be corrected? Yes, but it takes a lot. Yeah. Most narcissists don't think they're narcissists, and they're very manipulative, and they're very, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
It really go back into self, y'all. It really go back. I mean, not self, but selfishness. It really go back into the flesh. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to be a narcissist, that means you have to be wanting to please you and you only. Nothing that nobody else's feelings matter. You can't even feel. And how can you build a relationship like that? You know what I'm saying? If the ultimate goal of the book is to be a relationship. That's why I strongly feel like we knew that we talked to each other. We know each other before we knew each other before we got here. And we agreed that we were going to hold each other accountable here to complete the mission. Righteous people want to earn anything they got. You know what I'm saying? Everything a righteous person has, they want to have earned it. So we want to earn our spot in salvation. So we came down here to do what Jesus did. You know what I'm saying? And show that we could do it, and show that we have character, and show that we can earn our salvation. With that being said, the only way to do that is through relationship. So when you have a narcissist who is not empathetic and cannot understand where other people are coming from, that is detrimental to relationships. So that is the epitome of the opposite of what the Bible tells us to do and be. So that is demonic. Is spiritual. That's something on them to make you want to. It's just like any other ailment like that that's gonna have you out there hurting other people and pleasing yourself is demonic.
And Greg West just said it. Narcissism is deeply rooted in pride. That's why this is Pride Month. And so I was going to say that all of the movements that they have out there are narcissistic. Whether it's the Black people this movement, if it's the white people this movement, if it's the trans movement, all of it centers around what you're basically saying is, I don't care what you got going on, focus on me. Even if what I'm talking about is ridiculous and insane and not even true, I don't care, focus on me. And if you notice, these people know this stuff is crazy and they still want you to do it. Like they know it's nuts and they still want you to participate with it, like a narcissist.
They agree and go along with it. And if you don't, they're gonna have a narcissistic rage and go crazy on you and get you canceled and dox you and get you fired from your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all is tripping. I don't have to agree with you. I tell my students that I say it just like that. I don't have to agree with you. If you come and presented some information to me and it's opinion based, I don't have to agree with you.
Yeah. And just think about, even with feminism, the only reason why feminism even appeals to women is because women feel like they envy the man's position.
Yeah.
If you think about it, a man's position that's not easy, but all women are looking at is men in power, men making decisions, men calling shots, but they don't realize that, yeah, that's for those select few men, but most men don't get to have those positions or call those shots. Most men are out here having to break their back to make ends meet for their family. So to me, feminism at its core is really narcissistic, because they're telling the women it's all about you.
Egotistical.
Even if the man is doing right, it's still all about you. Even if the man hasn't done anything wrong, it's still all about you. So like all these movements are narcissism embodied. Somebody said it, Edna said it's demonic. It is.
Serving yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what narcissism is, self-serving. You're serving yourself. And you have a dose of sociopathy where you don't have, any empathy and love for other people. That's what the Bible tells us to love each other. Y'all, like, that's like the ultimate commandment. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna be a narcissist and get to heaven? It's demonic.
You won't be able to, because a narcissist at their core, they're manipulative. It's not like they're narcissists and they're just, I'm having lapses. No, they figure out ways to make it about them. They figure out ways to not make it about you. Like they do this, it goes deep. So the same thing the LGBTQ movement do, the Black Power movements, the feminist movement, they all do the same tactics. They demonize somebody else to make themselves feel a certain way. Then they come in and take over.
Double-minded.
A narcissist gonna control your whole life. They got you sitting in the closet somewhere feeling bad about yourself, wanting to kill yourself.
Man, tell Amanda, tell her to stop trying to please that man. Like, girl, you'll never fill him up. Tell her, like, he gonna find something else. Like narcissists are they something serious. And that's why I think demonic, because it has such a stronghold on them. Like they don't even realize how they damaging and destroying everybody around them. And even if they do realize, they can't stop. That's flesh, that's sin, that is self-serving. That is, at that point, you know, like we said before, you always gonna worship. Either you're gonna follow somebody, you're gonna follow something, you're gonna worship something. It's either gonna be celebrities, it's gonna be Christ, or it's gonna be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be too many other options. So some kind of religion, you know what I'm saying? But it's really
all this new age religion is narcissism. It's just that you're great, I'm great. It's all like this whole movement we're in. They're gonna get people. Just think about it. The world told men that if you get a whole bunch of women, you're really doing it. Like if you're able to be the man, if you're able to be the man, be the king, you know, be the ruler, you know, wherever your foot touch on the earth, you conquer, like to be all these great things. Look what the devil did. The devil got men all in their pride, all in their ego, just for them to come out and say a woman can be a man. Like all that men have done, just for them to say, you know what, all that was cool, but a woman could be a man. Like it's all the setup.
It's only toxic when a man doing it. When a woman doing it, when a woman trying to be a man, toxic masculinity is okay.
Right.
That's crazy. Like you're backwards. We know now. They need to stop
like
that.
Look, Amanda, he asking her to do stuff is like putting her on a hamster wheel. That's all he's doing.
He knows she ain't gonna succeed.
Yeah, he just got her just going. Come on, she just going in circles, man. He know. Come on.
He knows she ain't gonna succeed.
You know basic training, right, Erica? When y'all in basic training, they give y'all all these impossible tasks to do. Like, yeah.
I was passing my test.
Okay, never mind.
What impossible? Like what? I did it all.
Erica was in the Salvation Army, y'all. Never mind. Give me some. But anyway, he got on a hamster wheel. That's what he got. He got her going back and forth. That's all he got her doing, just running herself ragged. She complete one task. He got 10 more. Come on. It's
they do. You do mundane tasks just to be doing it.
Just come on. It's foolish.
It's really you gonna succeed at it, but it's gonna be pointless. That's what I meant. But yeah, he gonna find something else for her to do. He gonna find something else for her to do. Believe me, he'll never be happy. And people like that have people like that, the ones that come out with the biggest secrets. They be having the biggest scandals, the biggest everything, because they be trying to cover up what they doing. They demonic and evil. So a lot of them narcissists probably be out there doing all kind of sexual perversion.
Listen,
they want to make you feel bad about the little stuff you doing at home, and they out there meeting men in the woods. Man, get out my face. Sorry, I was wondering. Get out my face. Scram.
Yeah, it's just like, you know what? I would even say it's the Jezebel spirit.
Yes, absolutely.
I would say that's exactly what it is. It's the Jezebel spirit. That's what it is.
It is. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what we're going to find is that these spirits don't have a gender. So this, like, lust is just lust. It's lust for power, lust for women, lust for, it's just lust. Like, this stuff ain't gender based. It's just lust. It's just a Jezebel spirit. That can be for a man and a woman. Like, it's stuff going all across genders.
And that's what the narcissist does. Love bomb you, right? It's an element of seduction included. It's almost like being bipolar, right? They manic and then they depressive. They mean and then they nice. They get a kick out of that. They get a rush out of that. You got to pray that off of them. And they have to want to change. They have to want to be better people. I would suggest run, but hey, who am I?
Yeah, that narcissist boy, he
That's
or she, they gonna listen.
Those are some men and women, sick individuals. And
Sick.
you're gonna be running in circles trying to please them, and you never will. You never will. You never will. All you're gonna do is give up some of yourself every time you're dealing with them.
That's all they want.
Cut
That's all they
them
want.
off. Cut those people off. Joe Byron not human, isn't it? So if they answer, I don't think Joe Byron ain't no way somebody birthed the Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, yeah, this Joe Biden, not this ain't the old one.
This
This
ain't
new
the-
one, yeah, I don't know what this new one is. Yeah.
Go look at Joe Biden. Go look at Joe Biden from.
Go look at Joe Biden with Obama and look at him now.
Even a little bit further back. Go a little bit further back, y'all. Go a little bit further back to like the 90s and look at Joe Biden.
And look at him now. He looks totally
Actually,
different.
handsome. He actually, in my opinion, was an attractive man. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Joe Byron is.
Well, all right, y'all. We'll be back on Saturday at 9:30.
30. Because you're gonna be
9:30 on
late.
Saturday.
You're gonna be late. And you always the late one. And you're gonna come on here and tell these people I'm late. I know that's
Okay.
true. I thought you was
They,
gonna
they
do
don't believe that. Listen, y'all, she was in the military, but
I don't do that. I
she
don't do
must have went AWOL. But yeah, we'll be back on Saturday at 9:30.
Joe Byron, yes. Joe Byron can't even make it back to the White House. He's joking.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say this right now. You cannot listen. The children know y'all not happy. The children know the parents like y'all are doing it for y'all making the kids miserable. They know y'all not happy. They know y'all. They know y'all.
Let it go.
Let it go. Them children ain't.
Let it go.
Come on.
Thank you. Yeah, I've having my little throat been itching.
All right, y'all.
Saturday, I'll see y'all on Saturday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Oh yeah, I was the top shooter. I was that expert. I didn't miss. I know Blanche gonna hate. I keep telling Blanche I'm real good at a lot of stuff.
You was a sniper or you was a stepper? Which one? What was you doing?
They don't make you do sniper. Well, I mean, that's not sniping really. You have to use a rifle. You have to use a 9mm. I knew.
And you was good.
I was good. Yeah. Women are usually better. Statistically, women are better shots. They're in the military. I don't know about nowhere else. The statistics in the military.
You know what? I would say this. I noticed in basketball, most women can shoot.
I'm telling you.
In basketball, most guys can't shoot, but in women's basketball, most women actually can shoot. Like they actually master the fundamentals. So I can see that.
Most women are excellent, very good shots.
I can see that.
You just breathe. You guys, you're breathing. Bye, y'all. 7 Path. Good night. We thank
love y'all. Good night.
Thank y'all, Ari Lynn. Bye, y'all. What is it say? Narcissist won't. What is she saying?
Narcissists won't worship. Satan is a narcissist. Yeah, right.
Narcissist.
Yeah, they want to be worshipped. Yeah, that's basically what they want. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And who he hating on? He a supreme hater. That's not what's wrong with him. That's not full la la. He full la la.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on Saturday.
Everything. I did it all, y'all.
We'll see y'all on Saturday. Thank y'all.
Bye, y'all. I'm tired.